Morning.
How are you?
Pretty good.
Good. I'm just checking on you before and I said you're on the screen. Are you still going to well-being or did you just
Yeah, I sent you a copy of my certificate.
okay.
Yeah.
Did they have you going to some aftercare?
No.
Are you going to AA?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I go to AA. I do meetings almost every day. Yeah.
We'll get going in about.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Okay.
Y en la noche me tomo más cuatro. Y no se la piel.
Sí, me dijo Julio que había ido a trabajar y como le habían sacado las uñas, que le habló al viejo y ¿sabes qué? No la...
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me pick one and know how that. All right.
How you doing?
Good, Mr. O'Barry.
Good morning. How you doing? Everything good?
Good. Do you have an attorney today? Do you have an
Who?
attorney coming? Do you have an attorney coming?
Do
Do you have your own attorney?
no.
Mr. Fikens, I just sent over a contract for you and Mr. Reed. I got a new intake today.
Okay, very, oh yeah, I see that. Thank you.
Okay.
Hello, Miss Vivian.
Good morning, Mr. Fikens. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Are you here for Mr. Cifuentes?
Yeah, Fidencio Cifuentes, and I see that he's on the screen. His camera's off. Do you want me to let him know I'm here for him?
Oh, not yet.
Okay.
Mr. Fikens, I'll do the intake.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. Mr. Al-Bawi, do you need an interpreter?
Yeah, I need.
Okay.
Good morning, 36th District Court is now in session. I'm Judge Shannon A. Holmes, and I'm serving as your presiding judge. On this morning, we have our specialty court docket as well as a few traffic matters. Ms. Wilson, I'll need you to give me back host, and then we can go from there. I don't know what I did. And then if we could place our traffic people in breakout rooms, that would be wonderful. Hopefully you all have checked in with my clerk. If you are here on a traffic matter, that you have checked in with my clerk. I also see that Miss Vivian is here, but you're here from Mr. Cifuentes. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, let me have you raise your right hand, and I'm going to go ahead and swear you in. Do you swear or affirm that you will interpret the words as spoken by the parties in today's proceedings, and that you will do so completely and accurately without any additions or deletions? So help you God.
I do.
Thank you. State your name as well as your qualifications.
My first name's Antonia, Antonia. My last name is Vivian, Vivian. I'm a qualified English Spanish interpreter with the state of Michigan.
All right, thank you, Ms. Vivian. And so when Mr. Cifuentes comes, you all can go into a breakout room. Now, as to all of the other traffic matters, please check in with my clerk, and then you will be sent to a breakout room. Please let the city know that there are some individuals, I see at least 2 attorneys that are on this morning. And so good morning to both of you. We want to get them squared away. So if you could put them in a breakout room, Ms. Wilson, that would be great, so that they can be ready for when the city prosecutor comes in. If you are a police officer and you are signing in today on a matter, please make sure you turn on your camera. Please make sure that you accept the invitation to a breakout room. You should have a separate breakout room for police officers. So breakout room number 1 should be for attorneys, and then go ahead and do breakout room number 2 for the police officers. And then you can work from there.
Your Honor,
Yes.
as a preliminary matter, I see Mr. Al-Bari is here. He's in need of an interpreter, and as well, he's unrepresented, so I'll be handling his matter today. We need an interpreter for Mr. Al-Bari, to Arabic interpreter. I think it's been ordered.
Can you go turn him up? I can't hear him. What language, Mr. Fikens?
Arabic, Your Honor.
Okay, can we call for an Arabic interpreter? Yes, Khalil Al-Bari. Yes, all right, thank you very much. I appreciate that, Mr.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Fikens. All right, let's get started by having the attorneys for specialty court. Please place your appearance on the record.
Thank you, Judge, and good morning. I hope you can hear me. For the record, Jesse Reed, Drug Court, Vet Court Defense Attorney, P23863. Judge, if I may, I'd like to make a motion, a continuing motion, that my appearance be for all my clients this morning. Thank you, Judge, and good morning again. Can you hear me?
I can. I do need you all to turn it up just a little bit more, please. All right. I did hear you, Mr. Reed. Good morning to you. And your motion is granted.
Thank you.
All right.
And thank you and good morning, Your Honor. Robert Fikens, P31894, Specialty Court Defense Attorney, and I would make a similar motion.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Fikens, and your motion is granted as well. Do either of you have any preliminary matters?
Yes, Judge, if I may put something on the record, I've been informed by case manager Griffin that he has a new intake today. I believe that person's last name is Brown. If that person is in the courtroom, or when that person gets in the courtroom, I'd like to go into a breakout room with police.
All right, thank you. Good morning, Mr. Griffin. Place your appearance on the record, and then let us know when your client arrives so we can arrange to have them in the breakout room. Uh-oh, you're muted, Mr. Griffin.
Good morning, Your Honor. Brian Griffin, Specialty Court Case Manager on behalf of the Probation Department. Yeah, I do have an intake coming in today, so she should be here 8:45, 9 o'clock. So I'm gonna have her screen.
She's here.
Oh, she's here. Okay.
Sent her upstairs to screen.
Okay, so
Right.
once she's screened, I'll put her in a breakout room with Mr. Reed.
Awesome. Thank you, Mr. Griffin. Any other preliminary matters for my consideration?
I have one of Ms. Harris' clients, Dura Williams, for promotion today, but I don't think he's checked in yet, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Williams is getting promoted today. All right, very good. All right, Mr. Yancey, place your appearance on the record.
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning. Kenneth Yancey on behalf of Specialty Court this morning.
All right, good morning, Mr. Yancey.
Good morning.
And I do know that you have a graduate. Is that correct this morning?
That is correct, Your Honor. I have a graduate and a couple of promotions.
All right, let me do your graduate first, and then we will go to all of our promotions, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, awesome. Let's do it. If there are no other preliminary matters, for the people that are scheduled at 8:30 for traffic, Do we have any pleas at this time? I'm going to give the officers a few more minutes to show up. Do we have any pleas ready?
No, Judge, we do not, at least not from House Counsel. And I've been in touch, or at least I've been trying to contact the prosecutor to let him know that we have a docket today.
All right, very good, very good. I'll come back to it.
Hey,
Ms. Wilson,
good morning,
my
Your Honor. This is,
apologies.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. This is Officer Dobowski. I'm just checking in for Al Fadi.
You have to check in with my clerk, okay?
Okay, I'll do that.
Thank
Thank
you. All right, thank you. All right, let's do it. Is Mr. Williams on? If he's not, Mr. Williams, are you on?
Yes.
Do you have
Can you
your
hear me?
camera on, son? Do you have your camera on?
I think so.
Okay, get yourself together.
Okay.
Who else did you all have for promotions this morning?
Your Honor, I have. Got that clip. Okay, I'm sorry. Your Honor, I have Ms. Messer for a promotion, Mr. Hintz,
Okay.
and Miss Milton.
Miss Messer, is her name up? I'm not able to find her.
Yeah, I see her,
Yes, sir.
Crystal. I see her
I know,
face.
but I don't see her. I need a name. I can only type in the names at this time. Miss Milton, if you could turn on your camera. Let's see if I put her- Is she up just as Crystal?
I see Miss Messer.
I know, I'm saying to you all, when I'm doing the pins, it blocks out everybody else, so they have to have their names up so I can pin them. Who else is scheduled for graduation? I mean, for a promotion?
Your Honor, Jarrell Hintz and Toya Milton. And I do see Mr. Hintz also.
Yes, he has his name up, I found him. And then, Ms. Milton, you can't wear a hat in court. And then also we have the graduate, Mr. Cifuentes, is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right, awesome. Ms. Wilson, it says that you are host, co-host. Do you still need me to make you co-host? It's not letting me do anything different.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay, all right, very good. All right, let's start with our graduate. We have Miss Vivian, who has already been sworn in as our interpreter on today. And so I am calling the following matter for Mr. Fidencio C. Fuentes, case number 200-564-2801. Mr. C. Fuentes, please state your full name for me.
Vamos a llamar el caso del señor Fidencio Cifuentes, es caso número 256-42-801. Señor Cifuentes, diga su nombre por la acta.
Fidencio Cifuentes.
Fidencio Cifuentes.
Wonderful. Good morning to you, Mr. Cifuentes.
Qué bien. Buenos días, señor Cifuentes.
Buenos días a todos.
Good morning to everyone.
All right. Today is your day, sir. Are you ready?
Hoy es su día. ¿Estás listo?
Sí, estoy contento.
Yes, I'm very glad.
All right, Mr. Cifuentes, tell us what you have learned through this process.
Sí, señor Cifuentes, contanos qué te enseñaste durante este proceso.
Me enseñó mucho cómo ver las cosas más todo lo que es real, no estar en las drogas. No.
So I learned a lot. I learned to see things more clearly, how to see things when you're not on drugs. Siga.
En tomar, dejar de tomar, he dejado de tomar buen tiempo y
So I
quiero
left.
seguir yendo a los alcohólicos, todavía voy a estar yendo.
So I stopped drinking. I know what it's like to be not drinking, and I want to continue to go to Alcoholics Anonymous.
Awesome. That's awesome. Mr. Cifuentes, you have been a pleasure to work with.
Maravilloso, señor Cifuentes. Fue un placer trabajar con usted.
And I hope
Gracias.
that you will
Oh, no.
Okay. ¿Qué dijiste? What did you say?
Le iba a decir
And I hope-
gracias.
Thank you.
And I hope that you will continue to utilize the resources and tools that we've equipped you with to continue to live a substance-free life.
Y yo espero que usted continúe a disfrutar de los recursos y de las herramientas que te dimos para continuar su vida.
Oh,
Mr.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Yancey, tell us why you are recommending Mr. Cifuentes for completion on today.
Señor Yancey, explícanos a nosotros por qué es que usted está recomendando al señor Cifuentes para terminar todo esto hoy.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Fuentes, he's been with us since March 19th of 21. He had
Sí, el señor Cifuentes estuvo con nosotros desde el 19 de marzo 2021.
he had a 12-month contract. He was with us a little bit longer.
Tuvo un contrato de 12 meses, estuvo con nosotros un rato más.
Not because of sanctions or anything. He was just doing really well.
Y no fue por sanciones, es que él se estaba portando muy bien.
And he had completed successfully treatment, Your Honor, community service.
Y él cumplió con éxito el tratamiento, servicio comunitario.
Your Honor, he paid all his fines and costs with us.
Su señoría, él pagó todas sus multas y costos.
Your Honor, he has never had a missed or a positive screening in the 23 months that he has been with us. That's real impressive.
Y su señoría, él nunca tuvo un estudio positivo y tampoco faltó para ninguna cita durante los 23 meses que él estuvo con nosotros. Y eso es bien impresivo, impresante.
And Your Honor, my last count of a whole lot of sheets in my file, he has done approximately 200, and I have 278 AA meetings, Your Honor.
Y con todos los documentos que yo tengo enfrente de mí ahora, yo noté que él fue a los Alcohólicos Anónimos 278 veces. Eso es impresionante.
So, Your Honor, he took our program seriously, which we appreciate.
Él tomó este programa con muy seriamente, que nosotros apreciamos tanto.
And he articulated to you how much our program has helped him and how much it's changed him, Your Honor.
Y también él te contó a usted, su señoría, que apreció tanto y cómo este programa lo cambió.
So, Your Honor, we really think that he's changed, hopefully for a lifetime, and that's why we're recommending that he graduate today, Your Honor.
Y nosotros también esperamos que él cambió para toda la vida y por eso tenemos la recomendación de graduación hoy aquí.
Awesome. Mr. Yancey, has he been given a continuum of care? Recommendations to continue, how he can continue?
Bárbaro. Y señor Yancey, hay una recomendación para la cuida que va a continuar. ¿Cómo se va a cuidar en el continuo?
Yes, Your Honor. When he completed treatment, they told him to do, 1 to 2 AA meetings a week. So he has surpassed that. He's still doing it. He's saying it's working for him. So we want him to continue to do that, Your Honor.
Sí, su señoría. Él cumplió el tratamiento de andar al Alcohólicos Anónimos 1 o 2 veces por semana y él subió de esas obligaciones y nosotros queremos que él continúe a hacer esas reuniones.
All right, awesome. Let me hear from the attorneys, please.
Muy
Yes,
bien.
Judge.
Yo quiero ahora escuchar de los abogados, por favor.
Judge, the case on the docket is a dismissible case.
Su señoría, este caso que tenemos aquí hoy es un caso que se puede renunciar.
I will be making a motion to dismiss that case.
Vamos a hacer una moción para renunciar este caso.
Before I make that motion, I'd like to congratulate Mr. Cifuentes.
Y antes de hacer esa moción, quiero dar auguros al señor Cifuentes.
A job well done. We know it wasn't easy.
Un trabajo bien hecho. Nosotros sabemos que no era fácil.
We wish him well in the future, long, happy, and safe life.
Y nosotros te deseamos bien para el futuro y que tengas una buena vida saludable, larga.
We're here for him in the future. If he needs any help, please contact us.
Y nosotros estamos aquí para su futuro. Y si necesitas cualquier ayuda, tenés que contactar a nosotros.
At this time, Judge, I'm making a motion to dismiss the case.
Entonces ahora, su señoría, hago la moción de renunciar a este caso.
And keep up the good work, Mr. Cifuentes. Keep up the good work. Thank you.
Y mantiene todo el buen trabajo, todo bien hecho.
All right, your motion is granted. I'm dismissing the matter without prejudice. Sir, you have to take off your hat, Corporal. I'm dismissing the matter without prejudice.
Yo doy esa moción de renunciar a este caso sin prejuicio.
Thank you.
I need everyone in the courtroom to join me in celebrating Mr. Cifuentes on his completion on today. Congratulations,
Y
Mr.
quiero que
Cifuentes.
todos aquí presentes aplauden al señor Cifuentes para cumplir este programa. Felicitaciones a él.
All right, very good. If nothing else, Mr. Cifuentes, you will receive your paperwork in the mail. And we wish you well. And just know that we are here should you ever need us.
Señor Cifuentes, ya está todo hecho. Vas a recibir su documentación por correo y estamos aquí si alguna vez nos necesitas.
Muchas gracias a todos.
Thank you so much to everyone.
Y yo les hablo si en caso necesito algo.
Yes, I will call if I ever need anything.
Yes, wonderful. All right, you are excused. Mr.
Usted ya listo, se puede ir, señor Cifuentes.
Muchas gracias y tengan buen día todos.
Thank you very much and everyone have a good day.
You
Adios.
too. Thank you.
Okay,
All
thank
right,
you.
Thank you, Ms. Vivian. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Let's do
Bye-bye.
it. You're very welcome. Let's do it. I'm ready to go to our promotees. I'm going to ask our promotees to please stay on until I'm finished with everybody's promotion. And so I am going to start off this morning with Toye Milton. I have case number Z800982, Z8081261. Ms. Milton, state your full name, please.
Good morning, Ms. Toye Milton.
All right, how are you this morning, Ms. Milton?
I am doing good, Judge. Please forgive me with my hat. I am en route to a hair braiding appointment, so I apologize for for having my
Well,
hat
your natural
on.
hair looks beautiful. Let me just tell you that. You still have a beautiful face, and so we got it like that, ma'am.
Thank you
All
much.
right.
Thank you much, Your Honor. I didn't want to be disrespectful with the hat, but I wanted to apologize for that.
That's okay. You're okay. It's all right. All right, Miss Milton, are you ready to go to the next level?
I am. Yes, ma'am. I've been ready for this. Yes.
All right. Tell me what's different about you from the day you walked in or zoomed in with us up until now. What's different?
Oh, well, let's see. My attitude upon arrival has 100% changed. I've done a 360, from the time I got on Zoom with you I was 100% combative, and I was also in denial about this program and the needs that I really needed to be progressive with this program. I've really taken this program seriously. I thought I could cut corners. I thought that I could, flush my system before it's time to drop, and every other corner I thought I could take. But I have really taken this seriously, and it really has been beneficial to my health and just to me being a parent in general. So yes, that's what I can say. My changes have been since December 2021.
All right, come on, Mr. Yancey. Tell us why you are recommending Ms. Milton for promotion.
Yes, Your Honor, I believe there's been a shift, Your Honor, with Ms. Milton. She has figured out that we can discover whatever we want to discover with, people trying to cut corners or do different things with screening. So I think we're past that stage. And more importantly, Your Honor, we had her reassess, and I think she's at a treatment agency that is a great fit for her now, a little bit better fit than where she was. She acknowledges that. And that's helping her take this more seriously and explore some more different avenues of treatment that, she wasn't ready to explore at that time. So between that, she's in screening compliance. And I think she's completed really the conditions of phase 2. So we definitely wanted to promote her, Your Honor. She's making progress. I think she's looking forward to some other things that the program can provide. And I just think she's a lot more serious now, Your Honor.
Yes, absolutely. Awesome. All right, Attorney Reed, did you have anything asked to Ms. Milton?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Congratulations on the promotion. Your attitude certainly has changed. Your work in the program, I know you. We're proud of you, Ms. Milton. Keep up the good work and be safe. Thank you, Ms. Milton. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Attorney Reed.
Very good. Go ahead, Mr. Fikens, where are you? There you are. Go ahead.
Thank you, Judge. If I might add, Ms. Milton, the judge alluded to you having a beautiful face, and you do, and it shows all the time now. It really does, and and just your beauty has come out. Because you fought us a little bit. You fought the judge a little bit at first, but that's okay, because that shows the courage and strength, and it shows that you are a beautiful person. So keep up the great work, ma'am. We are proud of you.
Thank you, Attorney Fikens.
All right, very good. Mr. Yancey, what's next for Ms. Milton?
Yes, Your Honor. We want to do a face-to-face with Ms. Milton on March 6th at 10:35.
All right. Did you get that, Ms. Milton?
Yes, Your Honor, March 6th at 10:35, face-to-face.
Awesome. All right. If nothing else, I need everybody to join me in celebrating Ms. Milton on her promotion to phase 3. Congratulations, Ms. Milton.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right, very good, very good. Okay, you are going to hang with us. I'll let you turn off your camera though, if you're more comfortable doing that. I'll let you turn it off. Okay, but hang with us, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. Let's go to Ms. Messer. I have the following for Ms. Messer, U418-08717, Z808-2891, case number 193993231. Ms. Messer, please state your full name for the record.
Good morning, Judge. It's Crystal Lynn
Good
Renee
morning.
Messer.
All right, how are you this morning?
I'm doing really well.
All right, very good. What does that mean to you that you're doing very well?
Well, I've been working my program. I've been doing my screens. I have been doing really well. I've been working a lot, so I have a different schedule now, and I have a different job title now. So
Okay,
And spending time with my daughter. That's what I've been doing.
wonderful. What's different about you, Miss Messer, from the day you zoomed in with us up until now? Tell me something that's different.
Well, I'm staying clean. That's different.
Yeah.
And I really like when I'm not able to do my screens, like when I was sick, I couldn't do my screens. So, but I was so excited to go back to my screens. It's so weird because it's like become a part of my life now that I enjoy doing my screens.
Yes.
So
and what does it say to you? You can go
weird,
in there
but-
and you know it's negative, right?
Yes. And it's just become a part of my life now. So I kind of just do my screens and I feel like when I don't do them, I feel so weird. It's kind of crazy.
All right. Are you enjoying being sober and clean, Miss Messer?
I am. Yes. I feel like I'm a better mom now than I was before. Now that I'm clean and sober, I can, take care of my child and be the mom that I need to be for her.
All right. Very good. Very good. Mr. Yancey.
Yeah. And for myself.
Come on and tell you. And for yourself. That's good.
Yeah.
Mr. Yancey.
Yes, Your Honor. Now that screen gap she was talking about was COVID, Your Honor, just to clear that up.
Wait, that what? Now you say that again?
When she was missing screen, she was talking about COVID.
Oh yeah, I have it in my notes. Don't worry. You know me, Mr. Yancey. I'll be looking, my eyebrows will be up to my hairline. Talking about Mr. Yancey.
Okay.
Nope, I was sick. That's for sure.
I know.
Sorry.
He
Sorry,
told me.
Judge.
I have it in my notes. Yes.
Okay. Your Honor, other than that, Miss Messer, she's been really doing well. She's at Lake Ridge. The reports that I've gotten from her therapist, Miss Julie Flores, are really good. Miss Messer has had some challenges, but she's kind of forging through those challenges. She's be it something at work that stresses her out or some illness, she's still doing what she needs to do. She sees the big picture, Your Honor. In screening compliance, those screens have been negative, doing really well in treatment. Her therapist says she's treating her treatment seriously, Your Honor. She's been in phase 2 for quite a few months, Your Honor. I think she is due a promotion. I think she's been in compliant with all the phase 2 requirements, Your Honor.
All right. Very good. Very good. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens.
Yes, Judge, and thank you. Congratulations, Ms. Messer, on the promotion. You're one step closer to graduation. You participated in our graduation this morning, so I know you understand drug court doesn't last forever. Keep up the good work. You're doing a great job. Be safe. Thank you.
And all I can say is, Ms. Messer, you have done a great job. You should be proud of yourself because we're proud of you. So keep up the great work. You've come a long way.
Thank you.
All right, Ms. Messer, do you have any questions for the team this morning?
No, I don't.
You should be so proud of yourself. I know that this has not been an easy journey for you, Ms. Messer, but you're doing it. And so you should be really, really proud of yourself. Hang in there. I need everybody in the courtroom to join me. Let's celebrate Ms. Messer
Thank you.
on her promotion today. Congratulations to phase 3. Congratulations. All right. Mr. Yancey, what's next for Ms. Messer?
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Messer, she would also have a face-to-face with me on March 6th at 10:35.
All right. And Ms. Mack, we've made a change to our times for face-to-face, but you all know that you set up those accordingly. It's for docketing purposes, okay? All right, very good. All right, Ms. Messer, I'm gonna have you hanging there with us. I have 2 more promotees to do, okay?
Okay, thank you, Judge.
All right, let's do it. Mr. Hintz, you're not in the screen, so I'm gonna go to somebody else. Mr. Williams, let's do it. I have for Daryl Williams, case number 2100110. Case number 21001103. Case number 202100110, counts 2 and 3. Mr. Williams, state your full name for the record, please.
Daryl Williams.
Good morning to you, Mr. Williams.
Good morning. How you doing?
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Miss Coleman. I know. Miss Coleman, did you do a retest? Did you provide Miss Taylor with the results of that test? Miss Taylor says she did not receive those results.
No, you did not, Miss Coleman. No, you did not.
She says she's gonna resend it. Until stand right there in that lobby, and because you come up in here and make us sick, I'm gonna send you to jail. I promise you I will. I'm gonna send you to jail. All right, send it to Miss Taylor. Miss Taylor confirmed that you've gotten it. They were sending her up to test, but I don't want her walking all over this building until you have received those results.
Okay, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, Mr. Williams. I had to fuss a little bit, but I'm not fussing with you. It's still your promotion time. It's still your promotion time. All right. Mr. Williams, how are you doing overall with the program?
I'm doing pretty well. Everything is working out. In the beginning, it's kind of difficult because, like I said, I didn't know what to expect, and it was what I was used to doing. I couldn't do anymore, so I had quite a few bumps in the road. But right now everything is good. I don't have no trouble with nothing. I talked to Miss Harris. I talked to Miss Walker at the drug treatment. Everything is good.
All right, very good. And so are you enjoying this new chapter in your life? That's what I'll call it for now. Are you enjoying it?
I am. I am. Like I said, it's different. It's still getting used to, but at the same time, it's something that you just have to put forth effort in every day, and then eventually it'll become a habit, just like the old habits. But everything is good. Just keep putting forth the effort. You know what I mean, to do better. And before you know it, like I said, they say 21 days make it a habit. So I think I'm on track. I know I got a long way to go though, but.
Mr. Williams, you just said something so important. Make an effort, do it every day, and it'll become a habit, just like all the old stuff you used to do became a habit, right? You were diligent about doing that old stuff. You did it probably every day. You made a way, and it became a habit, right?
Yep.
So just think, if we do that about good things, it can become a habit. I love that. Thank you, Mr. Williams. All right, I'm gonna hear, I know Miss Harris is not on with us, but Mr. Yancey's gonna fill in, right, Mr. Yancey?
Mr. Griffin, Your Honor.
Oh, Mr. Griffin, I'm sorry, I thought Mr. Yancey sent me that message. Come on, Mr. Griffin, tell us why Mr. Williams is being recommended for promotion.
Okay, Your Honor, in place of Ms. Harris this morning, she recommended him for promotion today. He's been with us a little over 90 days. He's admitted on 11/14/2023, transfer case from Troy. Like he stated, he's in outpatient treatment at Detroit Recovery Project with Ms. Walker. Everything has been going fine. His screens been good. He had one slip up. Other than that, since then, everything has been good. Been making payments. So he's doing everything he's supposed to do. She got him signed up to do the MAD VIP class. 35 days of sobriety at this point. So I'd like to applaud him for staying consistent. Well, other than that, Your Honor, everything is going well. It seems like he's stable at this point. So Ms. Harris is recommending him for promotion to phase 2 at this time. So keep up the good work, Mr. Williams.
Thank you.
All right, very good, Mr. Reed.
Yes, Judge, thank you. Congratulations, Mr. Williams, on your promotion. You're working the program. You're new to the program, but you're working the program. Keep up the good work. We know it's not easy, but you're doing a great job, sir. Keep up the good work. Congratulations on the promotion, Mr. Williams. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, awesome. Awesome. Mr. Williams, do you have any questions for the team?
No questions. No, actually, is it I know it's a a phase, like you know, to get to the next promotion or whatever. But it's all based on me following everything in the program, right? It's not a certain amount of days that you have to do this or do that. It's all about your testing, your like how just following the program
Well,
pretty much, right?
that's not quite accurate. There are some things that you have to do in phase 2, and there has been a scheduled time period that it takes. Usually it's the minimum amount of time it takes to get those things done. And so, no, you can't be in phase 2 for 15 days because it goes against best practices, right? So we have so many days, a minimum amount of time that you have to be in the phase because there are some things that you have to get done while you're in phase 2. Does that answer your question?
Yeah. It just in phase 1, it just felt like it took me forever because I had the little hiccups and I had to adjust to the program. That's all.
And those things can drive how quickly you phase out, right? Those things can drive. If you're not paying your fines and costs, if you're not showing up for your sessions, your therapy sessions, if you're not going for your testing, those are all things that will slow down your ability to phase up, okay? So a lot of it is really in your hands. We have a minimum time frame, but a lot of it is really in your hands. So roll up your sleeves and just get in there and do it, okay?
I'm ready.
All right, awesome. All
And
right,
Your
Mr.
Honor,
Griffin.
one of us can
go ahead.
contact him if he has some more questions too regarding that.
Okay, Mr. Williams, did you hear that?
Yes.
Okay, so if you have some questions, any of our case managers will reach out to you, okay?
Okay.
All right, did you want Mr. Yancey or someone to reach out to you today?
No, I'm actually good. I actually was supposed to go see Ms. Walker today around 12:30.
Okay. All right. Just want to let you know we're here. Thank you, Mr. Yancey. All right, Mr. Griffin, what's next for Mr. Williams?
Your Honor, Mr. Williams will be having a face-to-face with Ms. Harris on February 27, 2023 at 10:35 a.m. So Ms. Harris will reach out to you, Mr. Williams, by telephone. Okay.
All right, awesome. I need everybody in. Mr. Reed, did you have anything you wanted to add or did you already ask?
I congratulate him, Judge, and I'll congratulate him again. Keep up the good work, Mr. Williams. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right. I need everybody in the courtroom to join me in celebrating Mr. Darrell Williams on his promotion to phase 2. Congratulations to you, Mr. Williams. Congratulations. All right. Hang with me. I have one more graduate to do. I'm sorry, one more promotee to do. Okay? Hang with me. All right, Mr. Hintz, are you ready?
Good morning. You know I'm ready.
All right. I was looking for you a few minutes ago. You weren't there. That's okay. But you're here now. Oh, that's right. Get them dishes done, sir. Get them dishes done. Yes. I hope somebody at my house listening too. Get them dishes done. We don't want to see no more of the dishes after 9 o'clock. There you go, Mr. Hintz. All right. Let's do it. I have case number ZA081781. State your full name for the record, Mr. Hintz.
Jarrell Hintz.
All right, Mr. Hintz, how's it going?
Pretty well.
All right, tell me what that means to you. What's going pretty well?
I've got this new job secure. I've been doing it for about a month now, and I actually like it.
Yes.
Been making it to my screens. Got a new girlfriend.
What? Now you know you can't get. Oh, look, Mr. Yancey is clapping. We know who your case manager is. I don't know what you told Mr. Yancey, but Mr. Yancey is happy that you have a new girl. I'm writing that down, Mr. Yancey. Yancey clap. That's a good thing. All right. Is she supportive of you and what you're trying to accomplish?
She definitely is. She makes me think about stuff.
I love it. Mr. Yancey, I am writing in my notes that Yancey clapped. Because you know, I love it. I love it. All right, Mr. Hintz, are you having any issues or anything like that you need us to assist you with?
No, ma'am.
All right, very good, very good. What's different about you today, Mr. Hintz, from when you first came in the door with us? What's different?
Now I deliberately stop and think about stuff. And instead of just acting out off of emotion or a radical, just being out of control, I don't do anything like that anymore. So I actually take time to think about it, think about what the options may be, what the outcome may be, what are the consequences for myself and other people. So I think about everything before I actually make a decision now.
There you go. That's a wonderful thing to be able to do throughout life. Do you know how many people would not be in jail, not be at the graveyard, not be unemployed, not be divorced, not be homeless if they had just stopped and thought about what they were going to do before they did it or before they said it? That's awesome, Mr. Hintz. That's monumental, definitely. So I'm glad that that's where you are. And I want you to continue to do that, okay?
Will do.
All right, Mr. Yancey, I want to hear from you. Why are you recommending two things? Why did you applaud? And then why are you recommending Mr. Hintz for promotion?
Okay, let me answer that in the reverse order you asked me.
All right.
Mr. Hintz, he's at Detroit Recovery. I've had a lot of contact with his therapist, and he's progressively doing better. He's had some challenges with his employment, but he always bounces back. He always gets some new employment relatively quickly. He's compliant with his screens. And, in the beginning, it wasn't many people, supportive people in his corner. Mr. Hintz was kind of like doing this on his own, with not a lot of supportive people. And, it wasn't so much that it's a girlfriend, but it's just another supportive person that, he thinks that's in his corner. And I also got a phone call from a relative out of state of Mr. Hintz that he gave me permission to talk to. That's also in Mr. Hintz's corner. So Mr. Hintz has been trying as hard as he can, and good things are happening his way. It's people coming out, empty closets trying to help him. So, I think he, his diligence is being rewarded right now. He just needs to hang in there. There's some things really bothering him when he first came in this program that we weren't sure if he could get over, but I think he's doing so now, Your Honor. And he's in compliance with and completed all the phase 2 requirements. That's why I'm recommending that we promote him to phase 3, Your Honor.
Awesome. All right, Mr. Reed.
Yes, Judge, thank you. I want to congratulate you, Mr. Hintz, on the promotion. Congratulations on the new job. Congratulations on the new girlfriend. You're working the program, and I heard you say you have patience now, and that's good. You need patience. We all need patience, but you're not alone. You have support. You're part of the drug treatment court family. Keep up the good work, sir. We're proud of you, and be proud of yourself, sir. Be safe. Thank you, Mr. Hintz.
Thank you, Mr. Reed.
All right. Mr. Yancey, what's next for Mr. Hintz?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm going to do a face-to-face with Mr. Hintz on March 6th at 10:35.
All right.
March 6th, 10:35. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
All right. Awesome. Okay. If nothing else, I need everybody in the courtroom to join me in celebrating Mr. Hintz on his promotion to phase 3. Congratulations, Mr. Hintz. So proud of you. And then all of our promotees, congratulations to you all. Keep up the great work. You know where we are. Your case managers, reach out. Your therapists, reach out. Your support system, reach out. You're not in this by yourself. So have a wonderful day. You are all excused.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. You know what, officer? I just had like a real hot flash, so I'm just do cold water. I'm just do cold water. You know, yeah, I wore long sleeves today, like a real smart person. All right, let's do it. Who do we have up next, Mr. Yancey? Phasing.
Yeah, Your Honor, we have Ashley Richardson, who I believe is at work, and she's on the screen.
Okay. Miss Richardson, are you at work? She don't look like she at work today. You at work, Miss Richardson? Uh-oh, you're muted.
Yeah, I'm at work. I'm in the break room.
All right, come on, let's thank you. No, I have mine. Oh, maybe so. Okay. All right, let's do it, Miss Richardson. I have for you. Where do I see Miss Richardson? Oh, here we go. All right, I have SB 110-32971, SB 116-18892, and Z 8069551. Miss Richardson, state your full name for me, please.
Ashley Nicole Richardson.
All right, Miss Richardson, how are you this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing very well. It's good to see you. You look different today. What you got going on over there?
I've been working.
All right, I'm just checking. You taking care of business, Miss Richardson?
Yes, I am.
You are. All right, very good. How are those babies doing?
They doing good. They doing real good.
They all doing good?
Yeah.
All right, awesome. And so, Miss Richardson, you've been working your program?
Yes.
Tell me what's going good for you with respect to working the program.
Right now, everything is okay. I can complain, but I'm not. I'm trying to buy a house.
Okay.
That's my
very good.
That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Buy a house. Working on my credit and stuff. Working. My job is being nitpicky. I need to sign this contract. That's the only problem I got right now with them. But I'm here.
Okay. Just show up and do your part, okay?
Yeah.
Work hard.
Yeah.
And you'll be all right. It'll work out. All right, Miss Richardson, are you having any difficulties or challenges that you need us to help you with?
No.
None?
All
All right. Well,
don't far down, but I've been making it to work and stuff like that. So
good. You're pushing through.
Yeah.
All right. Continue to do that, Miss Richardson. It's going to pay off. Just like you've been pushing through with working this program. It is going to pay off. Okay?
Okay. I know.
All right. Mr. Yancey, what do you want to tell us about Miss Richardson?
Yes, Your Honor. Miss Richardson, she's trying as hard as she can. She's having some setbacks with, transportation, working a lot of hours at work, but she's hanging in there. She knows what she needs to do. So I have more contact with her, more phone contact with her, just for different circumstances, just to keep her motivated. Just let her know if she just keeps doing the right thing, keeps being in compliance with screening, compliance with doing some recovery coaching with All Wellbeing and or AA meetings, which that was the continuum of care, alternating those two things. Some AA meetings, she's, the recovery coaching. Sometimes she misses the times because of long work hours. So as long as she does one of those things or a combination, I think we're satisfied with that. And like she said, she's trying to save money for a house. That's a big thing in itself, but that's one of her goals, Your Honor, is to save money. That's been a goal for quite a few months, just trying to save money for a house. That doesn't help when your car goes down, but we just want her to continue working on those goals, continue keeping that job and staying in good standing with that, Your Honor. So I would say she's in compliance at this time, Your Honor.
Okay, and so Mr. Yancey, is she doing the recovery coaching and the AA meetings? You said that she's doing them in tandem. Is it on a consistent basis where is satisfying the continuum of care as ordered by, I think it would have been
Your Honor,
well-being?
she could pick up the pace with that. That's why I told her to do some more AAs, just because you can do those 24 hours as opposed to the recovery coach. You know, there's set hours with that. But as far as what was recommended, they said she could alternate those two things. So she can do some more meetings. She can, different hours, because like I said, those are 24 hours. So I would say she's in compliance. She's in compliance, but she could do more of those meetings. So she misses some recovery coaching, but she does some of the AA meetings. And since they recommended that she do both, if she alternates, I believe she's in compliance with what they recommended.
All right, and so Mr. Yancey, let's just make sure we're monitoring, because Ms. Richardson, we want you to follow your continuum of care. These are the things that your provider indicated would help you to continue to stay on the track, the great track that you're on right now, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. Mr. Reed, was there anything you wanted to add?
Yes, thank you. Good report, Ms. Richardson. You're working the program. Keep up the good work. We know it's not easy, but you had a good report today. I heard a good report. Keep up the good work and be safe. Thank you, Mr. Richardson.
Thank you.
All right, very good. If nothing else, Mr. Yancey, what's next for Ms. Richardson?
Your Honor, I wanted to face-to-face with Ms. Richardson actually on March 3rd at 10:35. That's a Friday. And then after that, I'll get her back on her regular date as far as her next court hearing.
All right, did you hear that, Ms. Richardson?
Yes.
All right, awesome. Awesome, you are free to leave. Enjoy the rest of your week, work hard, and we're here if you need us, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you. All right, who do we have up next by phase? Oh, before you all do that, the traffic matters. I'm ready to call my 8:30 docket. Ms. Wilson, if you could bring everybody in, let me do that very quickly, and then I'll go to the remainder of my specialty court docket. It's that time. It's 9:30. Do we have anybody ready, Miss Matt? I believe so. I don't know where they are. Miss Wilson is bringing them in from the breakout room. Okay. Are we ready on the traffic matters?
Mr. Fikens is still in the breakout room and no one has, prosecutor hasn't logged in yet. City
Oh,
attorney.
that's unfortunate. Okay, all right. Mr. Gazdecki, are you ready on your matter?
Yes, ma'am. I'm actually in the holding room, but I noticed that the officers have not checked in on both of my cases.
No, one officer did. One officer did. What's your first case that you have, Mr. Gazdecki? Let's do the one where they didn't.
I'm not sure which officer showed up. I have Officer David Salamis.
Okay. Well, I have it. That's okay. I have it. Let's do it. I have for Mr. Al Gahem, case number SH 100-18041. Your appearance, Attorney Gazdecki.
Attorney Mark Gazdecki, P46289, on behalf of Mr. Al Gahem.
Thank you. Your client does not have to appear. This is a civil infraction. The officer, however, has failed to appear. I will entertain your motion at this time.
Yes, Your Honor. I motion to dismiss this action for lack of the police officer being present.
Thank you. Your motion is granted. The matter is dismissed. Ms.
Thank you.
Mack, what else do we have with no officer? I'll do those right now. These two. All right, I'm ready on 2 more matters, and then reach out to Mr. Rosenthal, Mr. Gazdecki. He's been here an hour. We're
Thank you.
ready
I
to
have Judge Coleman at 10.
All right, we're ready to move on it. All
Thank
right,
you, Your
I
Honor.
have now, you're very welcome. I have for Mr. Al Bahari. Is Mr. Al Bahari on? Did we get an interpreter? Miss Rahul. Is the interpreter on for Mr. Al Bahari?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm bringing them from the breakout room.
Oh, okay. All right. My apologies. All right, Miss Rahul, please.
Yes,
Please
good
raise
morning.
your right hand. Good morning. Do you swear or affirm that you will interpret the words as spoken by the parties in today's proceedings and that you will do so completely and accurately without any additions or deletions? So help you God.
I do. Good morning, Your Honor. Samara, interpreting Arabic for the court.
All right. And you go ahead, your qualification.
State certified qualified.
Thank you so much. I have for Mr. Al Bahari, SP 141-35081. Sir, please state your name for the record.
سيد البحري اعطيها اسمك يا جدي.
Khalil Al-Bahri.
Thank you. Who was representing Mr. Al Bahari?
Mr. Fikens.
All right, Mr. Reed, the attorney has not shown up. Would you, not the attorney, I'm sorry, the officer has not shown up. Would you please make a motion on this case?
Yes, Judge. I would move to dismiss, understanding any dismissal would be without prejudice for failure of the complaining witness.
سألك ما بين.
This Officer Allison, I'm here. I'm just bouncing between different courtrooms.
Sir, did you check in with my courtroom?
Yes, I already checked in earlier.
This is not your case. This says Officer Shabazz.
Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor.
All right, no problem. Make sure you checked in with my clerk though. All right,
Okay.
wonderful. We got you. All right, Mr. Go ahead.
اوكي عم بيقول المدعي المحامي هلا اللي مثلك كمان اخذ مطرح الشخص الثاني انه بما انه ما حضر الشرطه عملي معروف حضرة القاضي الغي هالقضيه اليوم. لنشوف شو راح تجاوب.
Okay.
All right, I'm granting the motion. The matter is dismissed without prejudice. Thank you, sir. Enjoy the rest of your day. You do the same, Mr. Hall.
Thank you, Judge.
وافقت انه تلغي القضيه عن الملف ونهار سعيد لك
شكرا.
من دون ضرر. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, very good.
Uh,
You may leave, sir. All right, Attorney Mackenzie, you are here on Al Sadi, is that correct?
Yes, Judge, that's correct.
All right, are you all ready to proceed?
I'm not, we were in the breakout room for about an hour waiting for the city, or waiting for it to either talk to the officer or the city attorney, and no one popped in. There was a couple of attorneys in there, and no one spoke to me. No one went into that room, so I'm not sure.
All right. We placed another call to the city, and then I'm going to just start dismissing cases and they can reissue it. So give us a second, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
The officer's there, but we don't have an attorney to facilitate. Yes. All right, very good. All right, thank you. I am ready on Chantel Buckner. Is Ms. Buckner on?
Your Honor, she's in the breakout room with Mr. Fiken.
Can you, no officer checked in on Buckner, is that correct?
That is correct.
All right, can you bring her back in, please?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then why, no, count one is on.
Yeah, count two. Count three was dismissed.
So just count one, or just one. Okay, all right. Let me know when Ms. Buckner is here. All right, are we ready on Ms. Buckner? I think I see that she has joined us. I have for Ms. Buckner, case number P141370221. Ms. Buckner, please state your full name. You're muted, ma'am. Unmute for me.
I'm sorry, Judge. Chantel Antoinette Buckner.
All right, thank you. Mr. Reed, the officer has failed to appear for the 8:30 hearing in this matter. I will entertain a motion at this time.
Thank you, Judge. At this time, I'd make a motion to dismiss, understanding any dismissal would be without prejudice for failure of the complaining witness to appear. Thank you.
All right, I am granting your motion. I'm dismissing the matter without prejudice. Thank you, ma'am. Enjoy the rest of your day. You're free to leave.
Thank you.
That's a retained case, Mr. Daoud.
Is he on?
He was, I don't know where.
All right, I'm ready on Selwan Albert. Counsel, are you ready on Mr. Albert? Counsel? All right, he's not here, so I'll give this back to you so I don't mess it up. Let me know when he comes back on. And then did you call back down to the city to let them know?
I did. I told them we needed someone, so they're supposed to be sending someone back or Zoom.
Okay, I'm gonna give about a few more minutes and then I'll call their cases. Let's go, let's phase, next phase for specialty court. Thank you all for your patience.
Judge,
Mr.
if I may,
Morgan?
Judge, if I may, I believe the intake is in the breakout room. If I could be placed in the breakout room with the new intake.
Okay, yes, you can, but Mr. Morgan is in that breakout room or that conference room. Mr. Morgan, you have a question? You can't get, I'm sorry. Oh, you all can't hear us. You can hear me? Oh, yeah, I can't hear you all. All right, yeah, I might have to bring her out and put her on her phone. Or she can, oh, you've got to still do something. Oh, gotcha. All right, very good. Okay, let's keep going. Mr. Yancey or Mr. Griffin, who do we have up next as far as cases for specialty court?
Yeah, and I have David Tolliver.
All right, let's go to Mr. Tolliver. Good morning, Mr. Tolliver. Where are you? There you are. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Judge.
All right, I have for you, Mr. Tolliver, I have case number 210-446-3401. State your full name for me, sir.
David Tolliver.
All right, how are you this morning, Mr. Tolliver?
I'm doing swell, Judge.
All right, very good, very good. It seems like I haven't seen you in a while.
I know, huh?
I know, I know. How have things been going with you as to working your program?
Oh, yeah. I'm keeping my side of the street clean.
There you go. All right.
Yeah.
Very good. You showing up for everything?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I make meetings almost every day. And I've joined the fitness center. And
Do it.
Oh, yeah. I'll be having things.
All right. I love it. How often do you go?
The day will be my third day in a row. I had started out really slow, like one day a week. And I'm up to 3 days.
Come on, do it, Mr. Tolliver. Yeah. I love it.
I'm
How
not
do you
gonna be the
feel?
old fat guy anymore, you hear me?
I hear you. I hear you. All right. And so, Mr. Tolliver, how do you feel now that you're working out, you're free of substance? How are you feeling health-wise?
Well, that's another issue. I mean, healthy. I know I'm healthier because I'm sober. You know, I know that. You know, so some of these old ailments are kicking in from my old age and from, you know, my past behaviors. You know, but other than that, I'm healthy. I'm healthy as a horse.
All right. Awesome. Very good. Very good. What do you need us to help you with, if anything, Mr. Tolliver?
I just wanted to remind you all that don't forget me when it comes time to those promotions.
Yes, so what phase are you in?
2.
You're in phase 2? Mr. Yancey, how long has Mr. Tolliver been in phase 2?
Your Honor, I believe it's been more than 3 months, Your Honor. And he's actually doing well enough to get a promotion. He I believe he's complied with everything in phase 2 now that I look at it. So as far as keeping him in mind for the next promotion, if possible, maybe we can do that today.
Yes, let's do that today. If he's eligible for a promotion, we should promote him on today.
He
Any
is.
objection, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fiken?
No objections, Judge. Congratulations.
All right, awesome, awesome. All right, Mr. Fikens, what else do you want to tell me about Mr. Tolliver?
Your Honor, Mr. Tolliver, he's in compliance. He actually completed all well-being recently. They recommended that he attend AA meetings as far as continuum of care at least twice a week, and I believe he goes probably 6 days a week, Your Honor. So he's in compliance with that at this time. As you know, he already moved as far as being in a different apartment that was more conducive to his situation. And he's trying to keep his health up, Your Honor. That is part of our program, is keeping your health up, trying to stay as healthy as possible. So between being in screening compliance, treatment compliance, stability compliance, as far as phase 2, Your Honor, he's been doing that. Hasn't missed any appointments, hasn't missed any Zoom hearings with us. I can always reach him, Your Honor. He's always positive, so we'd gladly recommend that he be promoted to phase 3, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Mr. Yancey, if he is promoted today to phase 3, what would be next for him?
Your Honor, I would have a face-to-face with Mr. Tolliver on March 6th at 10:35.
All right, did you get that, Mr. Tolliver?
March the 6th at 10:35.
All right, you got it. Look at you advocating for yourself. I love it. I need everybody in the courtroom to join me in celebrating Mr. Tolliver on his promotion to phase 3. Congratulations, Mr. Tolliver. You deserve it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. All right, very good. If nothing else, we'll see you next go round, okay?
All righty.
All right, very good. Take care.
Judge, we're ready to be placed in a breakout room with Mr. Reed.
Okay, let Ms. Wilson know. She'll place you all in there.
Okay,
All
thank
right, awesome. All right, very good. Who do we have up next?
Yeah, and I believe we have Darren Twitty up next, Your Honor.
All right, come on, Mr. Twitty. Good morning to you.
Good
Where
morning,
are
Your
you,
Honor.
Mr. Twitty?
I'm here.
You here? I'm
Yes,
trying to add you. All right, there you are. Good morning. How are you this morning?
I'm doing all right in yourself.
I'm doing very well. Thank you, sir. Let me place your case numbers on the record. I have case number 173-861-961, case number SP 807201, counts 1 and 2, case number 144-84362, counts 1 and 2 and 3, case number 18483-433, counts 1 and 3, case number 194997911, and case number 20100000277. Mr. Twitty, state your full name, please.
Darren Twitty.
All right, Mr. Twitty, what's been going on with you?
Trying to look for employment. That's about it.
You still need to look for employment?
Yeah, that Ford situation. I'm going through a grievance process right now, but other than that, I'm still looking for employment in the meantime.
All right, so you're going through the grievance process?
Yes.
All right, I hope that it works out for you, okay?
Yes. Thank you.
But I still need you to get up and do something until that materializes, okay?
Of course.
All right. Have you reached out to Mr. Yancey for some job leads?
Yeah, I've reached out to Mr. Yancey, and I've been following up on a couple of my own leads myself. So it's just my shift preference. I only got like one particular shift that I can take due to my, just having a baby. So I'm just, trying to get that situated.
All right, but you do know sometimes, Mr. Twitty, you've got to take what's available until you get what you want, right? Because at the end of the day, that baby is there. That baby needs you working and not just one particular shift, right?
Yes.
All right, so just keep that in mind. Sometimes we have to start in a certain place, but that doesn't mean we have to stay there. But you've got to do something because you got to take care of that baby, right?
Cool. Yes.
All right, how's the baby doing?
She's doing good. She's doing awesome.
She is. All right, you being a good father?
Yes.
You said, why ask that question? Of course. All right, very good. I want to know, that's why. All right, very good, very good. All right, do you have questions for the team today?
No, other than that, I've been working the program, doing everything Mr. Yancey and you and the rest of the attorneys, asked of me throughout the program, just keeping a cool head, pretty much taking it one step at a time.
All right, very good, very good. All right. And so, Mr. Yancey, give me an update on Mr. Twitty.
Yes, Your Honor. He did have a setback regarding his employment, but we're trying to calmly work through that process. He is screening compliant. He completed a lot of treatment and recovery services. The big thing we were working on is he owed the court a certain amount of money. He was making payments until he lost his not lost, but his past job is in I guess a grievance process. He is looking for some more employment. As he stated, the shift that he's looking for is kind of difficult, so maybe we can work something else out with that. So I'm trying to help him with that. He's still upbeat about everything, and we're just working on multiple things, Your Honor. With Mr. Twitty, he's winding down his time in our program. We do need him to, pay some of the things that are outstanding. He's in screening compliance, so we just have to put a whole lot of things together from the beginning of our program, things that we've learned and the skills that he's acquired. As you remember, he did go through a training program
Yes.
as a result of this program. So he has a lot of skills We just got to match those skills with either an employer or I don't know how long the grievance process is going to be. But we just want him to finish this program strong. And that's what we're
Mr.
working on.
Yancey?
So, I'm sorry.
No, I was going to ask, isn't he almost about to term out with us?
Yes, he is. A lot
Mr.
quicker
Yancey,
than maybe
Tweedy's
what I
gotta
thought.
Yes, he's got to light a fire because
Yes.
otherwise he's not going to be able to. I mean, he's in phase 2. He's doing, which is he in a 5-phase program?
Your Honor, he is, I believe he's in a 3-phase program, Your Honor.
Okay, but he's in phase 2, and so that means Mr. Twitty's going at risk now of not getting his cases dismissed because he's not finishing. It's not where he needs to be in the program. So I need the two of you to get together and light a fire under Mr. Twitty so he can get this done. Even if I extend him the 90 days for COVID, he's still cutting it close.
Yes, Your Honor, he has.
I would hate to see him not get the benefit of having worked this program.
No doubt, Your Honor, he would have about 6 weeks left under regular circumstances. So we'll push each other, and we will. I'm going to recommend that our next hearing actually be a Zoom hearing. So hopefully we can promote him to the final phase and he be on his way.
I got a question.
Yes.
So I'm in compliance with everything else. So the only thing that's stopping me from so I got a six weeks left. So the only thing that's basically stopping me is the money, right?
No, you have more than 6 weeks. You're not going to be finishing 6 weeks because you're not even in phase 3 yet.
But the only thing that's stopping me from phasing out is the money, right?
That's the slow up. That's partially the one of the biggest things is your outstanding balance on your ticket. So is that the only thing? I'll triple check, but that's a big thing. That's a big thing, Ron.
So you got to get moving. We've been 2 years almost at this. Come on, and you got to get moving because you can't complete. You can complete the program, but you won't get the dismissals because you still owe us money, and I won't be able to do that. And it doesn't make sense for you to stay with us as long as you have and not get every single benefit that you should have. Okay? So come on, you got to get up and get moving.
Okay.
All right. Mr. Yancey, what's next? What's the next court date for Mr. Twitty?
Your Honor, can we make the next court date March 6th at 8:45?
Absolutely. Did you get that, Mr. Twitty?
March 6th at 8:45.
Yes, sir. You'll be on Zoom.
Okay.
Okay. So get up and let's get to moving, okay?
Okay.
All right. Very good. Thank you, Mr. Twitty. Hang in there.
Of course.
All right. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Mr. Yancey, I believe that's everybody except our intake.
Your Honor, we have one more person.
I know I see Brandon Smith on here, but I don't know if I'm willing to deal with him. Has he been doing what he's supposed to do?
Your Honor, only if I can just briefly state that the last time you saw him was September 22nd. At that time, you gave him adjournment dates every month for him to come back and make payments. And I don't want to speak for him, but I don't know if he did not remember all those adjournment dates. So the second adjournment date,
I'm not babysitting Mr. Smith.
I
Mr. Smith is a
understand.
grown man. If he wants to know whether or not it was time for him to pay, he could have picked up a phone. He could have come down to this courthouse. There are a number of things, but I will not babysit a grown man. I'm not doing it.
I understand. So you did ask me, did I know, where he was? So I was able to contact him by phone. So, he's doing okay. I don't know if he's prepared to make a payment today. But he missed,
Mr. Smith, he's missed a number of payments. Listen.
I understand.
If you want this, Mr. Smith, if you want this stuff hanging over your head and not being able, after the work that you've done in the program, not being able to get where you need to be in life, then that's fine. I'll give it to you just the way you like it. But I'm not babysitting you, sir. You've had years to get this stuff paid off. What's your plan? I've adjourned it out. I'm not going back through all of those dates again. We've done that with you. You either gonna pay or not. And you just gonna have a jacked up record. And that makes no sense to me. What you doing, Mr. Smith? Unmute.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Getting in order. Been a lot of little obstacles that have been obstructing a lot of things, and I know that we had the set days for the payments or the situation. But we agreed on certain payments. I was actually in the midst of looking for employment, but when I landed employment, it was only a seasonal position. And that wasn't really paying as much. I was basically making money to work just to keep myself busy doing something. But in the midst of trying to, making the pay for the cases, I've actually put this foot forward and all effort into getting that. Just a lot of complications and a lot of things that I had during personal life that had to be taken care of on an essential basis.
Well, Mr. Smith, I don't know how else to help you. I've given you dates. I've extended things to help you. I don't know how else to help you. This is not going to go away. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know how else to help you. I've done everything I could do to help you. I've run out of options. So whenever you'll be in warrant status, I hope you don't get stopped by the police or a police officer having a bad day and they take you down to the DDC and it's a Sunday and you got to stay till Monday to get on my docket, or Tuesday if I'm in town to get on my docket. I don't know how else to help you. But if you've not paid the 2 matters that are on my docket, it's just,
Your Honor,
I don't know what to tell you.
Judge.
Yes, Mr. Fikens, is that you? Yes.
Yes, Judge. I would just, on behalf of Mr. Smith, I humbly ask if maybe Mr. Smith, Mr. Yancey could get together and come up with one date to get this all paid off, and a relatively quick date.
We've done that, Mr. Fikens. We've done that. Mr. Smith don't keep his end of the bargain.
I know, Judge. I'd just like to see if he can come into some money and get these matters taken care of and straighten this out, because I hope he understands how much of a benefit this has been to take care of these matters, to have been allowed to take care of these matters. And I don't know what else to say, Judge. You've given Mr. Smith a lot of chances. I guess I'm asking for one more.
Mr. Fikens, that is another option, to give him a time period to pay, but we've done that. And Mr. Smith is just, he won't keep his word, and then he don't show up. I mean, I had to send Mr. Yancey to go look for him. That's why he's here today. So I don't know how else to help him.
Yes. I understand.
But these things are not gonna go away, and what I hate is if when he gets that officer that's not having a good day, that's tired of people driving without their license, tired of people driving and violating the law and putting everybody in danger because they shouldn't be behind the wheel of a car, he's going to encounter that officer that's going to take him in. And it's so unfortunate, but he's putting himself, if he was trying, if he was making some progress, I would try something more. But I can't tell you any progress that he's made since September. He's not done anything. So I'm gonna leave him hanging out there and hope you don't get picked up. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. He hasn't come down and paid $5.
Understood, Your Honor.
And
the problem is when people are working, they should make some effort. When you're working, make an effort. Come down and pay something. But then when people are working, they poo-poo on 36th District Court. And then when they don't have a job, now they want the same 36th District Court to say, oh, we understand that you're not working now. No, I'm not doing that. You teach people how to treat you. So I don't know what else to tell you all.
So, you know, in the future, if Mr. Smith is able to make some payments or do something, he knows how to contact me. I don't think it's too much else we can do, but he does know how to contact me, Your Honor. So our doors are open. That's the best thing I can say.
Yeah, and the doors are always open, but he's got to come to the table with some skin in the game. Mr. Smith, you want to say something?
Yes. I do appreciate all the resources and all the chances that you have given me. I take full responsibilities for, you know, everything that's come with this. But I won't stop. I won't quit. I'm gonna continue to prosper and go. And I'm not gonna get pulled over because I don't drive or anything. But I'm not gonna quit. I'm gonna keep going. Whether it get harder, I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep on going. So whether however this turn out, I'm not gonna stop. This is not gonna stop me. This is gonna motivate me to want to do it even more. They get there even more. They put my best foot forward, or what it is that I would have to do, but I will get it done. And I guarantee you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And you know that we are always cheering for you, Mr. Smith. But listen, we cheering in the stands for you, but you at least got to show up on the field with a ball in your hand, okay? And so we want you to make it. We want you to score every touchdown, but you got to show up on the field with a ball in your hand, sir. And so whenever you have the resources or you want to start doing something, you know how to reach out to Mr. Yancey. Reach out to him, we'll work with you, but you got to give me something to work with, okay? So the two matters that are on my docket today will just go into default judgment. SP 4963333 and SP 4963341. Both of those will be defaulted. I've already given adjourn to pay, and so there's nothing more I can do. So hang in there, Mr. Smith. You know I like to be on the winning team, okay? And so we're with you. Keep working hard. And when you decide you want to do something about these, call up Mr. Yancey. Come to the table with something and we'll work with you, okay? All right.
Absolutely. So what would it, you know, like what would I be looking at? Like I'm not.
You're gonna have to talk to Mr. Yancey because you know we have spent hours on getting your stuff together. I can't do that this morning again. So talk to Mr. Yancey. He has all of my notes. And if you don't have a note, Mr. Yancey, see Ms. Mack, but I can't go through it again. It took me 45 minutes, an hour last time to go through everything with Mr. Smith, and I'm not going to do that again this morning. Okay?
No problem, Your Honor.
All right. You reach out to Yancey. Okay, Mr. Smith? All right. All right. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good week. Take care of those babies. Bye-bye. All right. I'm ready to go back to the traffic just very quickly because these individuals have been on with me. Do we have any matters where did the prosecuting attorney show up? The prosecuting attorney did not. Then I am going to call Mr. Gazdecki's final case, SP 142-13141 for Mr. Al Kulani. If the officer is on, please turn on your camera and place your name and badge number on the record, please. Let me just say that the officer did show up in this matter. He's gone to another courtroom. We don't have a prosecutor to proceed with the hearing. And so, Mr. Gazdecki, place your appearance on the record and I'll entertain your motion. You're muted or not. We just can't hear you. We can't hear you. All right, Mr. Gazdecki, for some reason we cannot hear you, but I'm satisfied I've given the people ample time to appear. They have failed to do so. I'm dismissing the matter without prejudice. Get to your other hearing. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for your patience. All right, very good. I am going to now go for Ms. McKenzie. I'm gonna add you. I have for you, Ms. McKenzie, case number SP 142-01621. Your appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sarah McKenzie for defendant Abdurrahman Al-Sadi.
Thank you, and I believe the officer is with us. Officer DeBosque, are you with us on this one?
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning. I am.
State your name and your badge number for me.
Yes, Officer Del Bosque, Detroit Police, badge 4916.
Thank you. We don't have a prosecutor to go forward on this morning, and so it's 10:08, 10:09. This was scheduled for 8:30 a.m. I'm going to entertain the motion from defense counsel. You may proceed.
Yes, Your Honor. I would like to make a motion to dismiss this matter with the understanding that any dismissal would be without prejudice.
I am dismissing it without prejudice. Thank you, counsel. Thank you for your patience, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
All right, very good. Thank you, officer. Be safe, please.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. I have for the last matter that's traffic, I have for Selwan Albert, SX 416-608-01. Counsel, your appearance.
Your Honor, good morning. AJ Down on behalf of Mr. Albert, P67716, Your Honor.
Thank you, counsel. It's my understanding that an officer has failed. No officer has signed in on this matter. Is that correct, Ms. Matt?
That's correct, Judge.
All right, I'll entertain your motion at this time.
Your Honor, motion to dismiss without prejudice, please.
Thank you. I'm granting your motion. Thank you for your patience, counsel. Enjoy your day.
You too, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Okay, I'm going back to, one second. All right, I am going back. There is another attorney that's on. For the 9:30. You're here for the 9:30? And that is for which client? I'm sorry. Rashid. Oh, it's only one person. Yeah, Abdul Rashid. Okay, is your client with us?
And good morning, Your Honor. I did have in my schedule for 9:30, but the ROA said 10:30, so he is available to get on. I can wait if you need me to. I can have him on. I do have his certificate. It was a review. He did pay everything he was supposed to pay, and as the court indicated, if we showed his certificate, then everything else will be dismissed as it was supposed to be.
Oh, I don't know. I need to see what the offer is because certificates does not automatically mean dismissal. It could mean a plea because these are scheduled for arraignment today and pretrial. So I don't know
Your
if
Honor,
your client missed the court date.
may I, Your Honor?
Yes.
Okay, so my client had 7 tickets total and we were in court already and he pled to 2. The rest were to get dismissed. The court ordered him to pay the 2 and he did, and I can give you those case numbers. And part of the offer was if he takes a driving course, then today he comes just to prove that he took the course, made the payments, and all other 5 tickets get dismissed. He already pled to them and the offer was in there.
Okay, so I have a total of 11 tickets on the docket for your client. Ms. Mack, I will need you to look that up for me. Because what you're saying and what's on my docket are not the same. I have 11 matters, 10 are scheduled for arraignment, 1 is scheduled for pretrial. So please give my clerk the opportunity to look up everything and see what's going on. Mr. Ficus, do you have something different?
I believe she represents a different defendant because Abdul Rashid was my client who has not shown up. She has Mr. Rashad Abdo.
That's correct. Thank you, Mr. Fickett.
Oh, okay. All right. There is a difference. All right. And so those are scheduled for review at 10:30. And he paid those 2. Is that correct?
Correct.
And as an officer of the court, you're representing that he did in fact take the driver's responsibility class?
Yes, and I can share my screen for the certificate if the court would like me to.
Ms. Mack, why don't you just send it over to my clerk, please? Because I need to place it in the file.
Okay.
And then Ms. Mack, the remaining, there are 5 cases that are on. Were those 5 supposed to be dismissed?
That's correct.
All right, then I'm gonna call those 5. Still send me that certificate, counsel.
Okay,
right.
can someone just chat me the email, please?
Yes, they'll chat it to you. Let me place your client's case numbers on the record. SX 412-3931, counts 2 and 3, and case number SP 141-6852, counts 1, 2, and 3. Counsel, your name for the record.
Jessica Scheid, P number 81798 on behalf of Mr. Abdu.
Thank you. All right, did they send you that fax number or the email address?
Not yet. I just received it. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay,
I just received it. I will send it immediately.
All right, wonderful. And so once we have received that, we should be all good, and I'll be dismissing without prejudice the 5 matters that I've placed on the record.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day to
And
you
I'm
and your
taking
staff.
your word as the officer of the court, but just send it to us, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, take
Okay.
care. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
All right, as to our specialty court, do we have any other matters that are ready?
We have a new intake.
No intake.
Okay, give me 1 second.
And
That was scheduled
Your
for
Honor,
9. Wonderful. Yes.
I have a walk-in too. She's in the breakout room. That's just more a matter of, because we don't have a prosecutor, just asking her to come back on a different date and I'll get offers for her.
But is she in warrant status, Mr. Ficus?
She is, Judge, and we can maintain the warrant status because she's not paid any money. And then just maybe, I can do it off of the sheet that I have, Judge, and I'll be happy to do that, to get an offer and present it to the court at a later date. Just without a prosecutor, there's no reason to do anything.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what happened to the prosecutors on this morning. That's not like Matt. Okay. And so, Mr. Ficus, why don't you just have her come in dial on another day?
And I'll be happy to
Okay,
do that.
because without a prosecutor, we can't do anything.
Agreed. And is there a date that would be better for this court?
Ms. Matt?
There's 11 outstanding misdemeanors, an equal amount of civil infractions. But she wants to get on track.
That's fine. No, not that far, this week. She can come back this week, right?
Yes, Judge.
Can we do the 16th?
Yes.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we're.
Oh, we could do
yes.
March 9th. No, I'm just kidding.
You know, ma'am.
All right, I'm being bad. Okay.
May I tell her to come back the 16th, Judge?
The 16th, yes, sir.
Thank
Just
you.
tell her to come on. She can walk on the 16th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And Mr. Fikens, if you could give me some information so I can have something ready as well.
I will, yes.
Okay.
Can I call
Yeah,
you later
thank
on
you.
that?
Yes, yes, absolutely.
All right. And so, Mr. Yancey, I think that you've just sent me some information about some outstanding people. Is that correct? Let me place it on the record. Thank you so much. Let's do it. I have for Kevin Brown, case number ZA082201. Mr. Yancey, what's his next date?
Your Honor, his next date is gonna be March 6th of this year at 8:45.
Thank you.
Sorry.
For Mr. Puryear, Tyrone Puryear, 220039.
Yes, Your Honor, his date's also gonna be on Zoom for 3/6 of 23 at 8:45.
All right, thank you. I have for Michael Rhodes, SP 111-50292.
You're muted.
His next court date would be March the 13th, 2023 at 8:45 a.m. He in phase 5 of our 5-phase program.
All right, wonderful. And then I have for 1035, let's see. Michael, no, I had another case for Michael Rhodes that I failed to read, 200-619-3401. I have for Angelica Rios, 200-445-1801.
Your Honor, her next court date will be March the 6th, 2023 at 8:45 a.m.
And then for Sylvan Road, SP 129-8290, counts 1 and 2, SP 135-31341, case number 2205-755-201.
Your Honor, she will be coming back on March the 6th, 2023 at 8:45 a.m.
All right, for Eric Taylor, 200-452-6701.
Yes, Your Honor, he would be coming back for Zoom on March 9th of 23 at 8:45.
Thank you. For Andre Jones, 213-0190.
Your Honor, he'll be coming back on March the 6th, 2023 at 8:45 a.m.
For Venetia Bell, 210-01153.
Your Honor, Ms. Bell will be coming back on March the 6th, 2023 at 8:45 a.m. And Your Honor, she got her license. She sent me a picture of her license. So she got her license. So she wanted me to tell you that. Yeah, she was so happy. So she sent me a picture of her license. So she got her license.
Make sure I update her file. I don't have it, but that is
Okay.
awesome. All right, and then I have for Tyrone Puryear, case number 21085CDA.
Yes, Your Honor, he's doing great. He's gonna be coming back on March 6th at 8:45 a.m.
Wonderful. Did I miss anyone?
No, Your Honor.
All right, awesome, awesome. All right, let's do it. I'm ready for the intake.
Good morning, everyone. Judge, do you need me this morning?
Oh, we haven't had a prosecutor this morning.
I have 3 people here plus myself. We are getting our behinds handed to us, but we're trying.
Okay, well, I won't hand it to you.
I appreciate
did
it.
dismiss some matters, but I had officers not show up, and
I
think
see
there were 2
Officer
officers
Robinson in
here.
the courtroom, Judge. Is there another case pending for Officer Robinson?
Oh, it was, but he didn't show up. He didn't check in.
Oh, he didn't check in. We
got
did,
dismissed.
and it got dismissed.
Okay, I see him on the screen, so I will, I'll talk to him.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Reach out to me later, because I was concerned that's not like your office, so.
No, like I said, we have 3 people and me. So
Okay,
that's literally what, yes, I'll reach out to you later, Judge.
okay. All right, thank you. Okay, very good. Okay, let me, Mr. Griffin, indulge me for 1 second. I have for Mr. Akon very quickly, just a quick review, and then I'll be ready for your intake. This will be quick. I have for Mr. Jimmy Lee Akon, Z8080911, on behalf of probation.
Good morning, I'm Mary McCall on behalf of probation.
Good morning. And then Mr. Akon, please state your full name. Speak in that mic for me.
Mr. Jimmy Aiken.
Aiken, yes, sir. Good morning to you. How are you this morning?
Just fine.
All right. Ms. McCall,
Yes,
tell us
ma'am.
what's going on with Mr. Aiken.
Your Honor, Mr. Aiken was placed on probation on May 21st, 2021. For 1 year, he was ordered to pay $1,030 and assessed fines and costs, attend and complete the victim's impact count, attend alcohol.
Get right in that mic so my court reporter can hear you. Yes. No, that, yeah.
He was placed on probation on May 21st, 2021 for 1 year. He was ordered to pay $1,030 and assessed fines and costs, attend and complete the victim's impact count, attend the Alcohol Anonymous 1 per week, shall not use or possess any illegal substance, attend outpatient treatment until discharged in writing, submit to drug urinalysis, shall not consume any alcohol beverages, do the consequence video, and several reviews. He was last year, Your Honor, on January 19th, 2023, due to a positive test. Look for opioids on January 12th, 2023. But however, Mr. Akon was discharged from the Straight Receiving Hospital on 1/11/23, and it appeared that he was given medication while in the hospital. And he had provided verification of that medication while in the hospital. He continues with his strengthening and guidance in regards to his choices, and he's currently under the supervision of Ms. Smith at Detroit Central City Integrated Health. He continues to provide verification of his AA and NA needs. In regards to his testing, he was referred for a urine screen today, and the screen was negative. Prior to that, his screen has been negative. And in regards to his driver's license, he indicated once he receives his $150, when he gets $150, he'll be able to go down and take the test.
Okay.
Secretary of State. And in regards to and he has provided verification of we would entertain discharge once he receives his
Once he receives, I can't hear you.
Once he receives his verification of his Michigan driver's license, we indicated that we entertain possible discharge once he receives that.
All right, very good. So he's one step closer, and I believe he's taking care of his fines and costs through community service.
Yes, he finished all of that.
Yes, ma'am. All right, so Mr. Aiken, you were doing well. You're gonna get that license, and then we're gonna look at releasing you, okay? All right, you're doing your best. We'll still look at it. I just want you to, clearly you want to drive. I want you to get that license. You're supposed to be with me a year anyways. That year won't be up until, wait a minute. That year, because he came back, so he still has a month.
He's been on since May 23rd, 2022.
22, right. So,
May 23,
right. So, right. So we still have a couple of more months, but I want to put some fire under you. Get that license.
It's a hard thing, but I'm getting told because I wouldn't be paying every down there, so I did took the test, but it's about 15 points.
Okay.
And so I grade that because now I do what we're at a 30, keep in mind. So when I do go back, I hope so.
You'll be ready. You'll get it. All right, and did you get the book from the Secretary of State to study? All right, work with it. All right. If Ms. McCall, do you have any additional recommendations or that he just continues and reports back in 30 days? All right, then let's give him another report date. Today is the 13th, so let's put him reporting. Ooh. March 14th is fine. Yes, March 14th, that works. Okay? And we'll keep it at 10 o'clock.
No problem, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, keep up the great work you're doing, Mr. Aiken. All right, take care. Good to see you.
And have a wonderful day.
You do the same. Thank you so much. Oh, do you need the 14th or can you do the 13th?
Okay.
Okay, we'll do the 13th. We're changing the date to the 13th. To the 13th. All right, wonderful. All right, thank you. All right, you're very welcome. All right, Police Officer Robinson. You can place your name and everything on the record, but you didn't check in. You had your camera off. We had no way of knowing you were here, sir. I'm so sorry.
Yes, sir. My defendant got dismissed.
What case was he on? Oh, the court said yes, it was dismissed. Okay, you can place your name and badge number on the record though, since you were here. We just didn't have a way of knowing you're here. If your camera's off, you don't check in with the clerk. I don't have a way of knowing that you're here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had 3 courtrooms, so I apologize for that.
Okay, that's
was
okay.
Was that without prejudice? I can reissue.
Oh yes, you can reissue. Absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Have a good day.
All right, you too. Thank you. All right, Mrs. Griffin, give me just a moment. Ms. Brown has never been in our specialty court before?
No, Your Honor, she's a transfer case. We had a unique Bryant, and this is unique
Brian,
Brown.
I'm like, I've
Yeah.
heard this name before.
Yeah, when I saw
Okay.
it, yeah, we had a unique Brian in mental health court, but this unique Brown.
All right, very good. And where is she a transfer case from?
Grosse Pointe Woods.
Thank you. All right, I'm ready. I'm calling Miss Brown, if you could join us. I am calling case number 202271881. Miss Brown, state your full name for me.
You need my name, Brown.
All right, good morning to you, ma'am. All right, Mr. Griffin, you are presenting Ms. Brown today for intake. You may proceed. Include telling me what the charge is. It's not on my docket. Tell me what the charge is.
Okay, Your Honor, this is the case of Unique Brown. She's a transfer case from Grosse Pointe Woods, 32F District Court, Judge Theodore Metry. The charge, Your Honor, is OWI second. So this is her second drinking and driving offense. Ms. Brown is 33 years old, Your Honor, single mother of 4 boys, 17, 11, 10, and 8. She resides in Detroit on East Forest Avenue. She's been there at the address her whole life. She's currently employed at Magna Cena.
You didn't put her address on the record, did you?
I think I did. I don't know what I'm thinking about.
Oh, okay. All
Sorry.
right. Let's keep going.
Okay. She's currently employed at Magna Seating. She's been there since December, but she does have aspirations to go back to school. I let her father explain that. So she does plan on going back to school to get back into the field that she wants to be in. Your Honor, she's currently in outpatient treatment at NCADD. She's with her mentor, her recovery coach is here with her today. Mr. George Arnold, that's her peer support.
Good morning, Mr. Arnold.
Yep. She's currently, her therapist is Miss Ashley Ramsey at NCADD. So she's been there since September 2022. She's a high school graduate with some college. Been talking with her, very pleasant. She knows she needs the help. She wants the help. So we had a great conversation. So she sees that she's going to take the program very serious, Your Honor. Her license is currently revoked, so she'll have to go through us to get a driver's license because this is her second drinking and driving offense. But she seems very motivated, Your Honor, to do the program. So at this time, I'd like to recommend her as a candidate to come into our sobriety court program.
All right, awesome. Who went in to speak with Ms. Brown?
I did, Judge. Thank you for the opportunity. Ms. Brown was respectful and courteous. We went over the court's order. We talked about drug testing, counseling, community service, paying fines and costs, not leaving the state of Michigan without permission of the court. We talked about no alcohol, no narcotics. We also talked about the court's ability to amend the order, to change the order. We indicated that she would get a written copy of the order, and she would also be notified of any changes. Judge, she was cooperative. She was respectful. She has no felonies on her record. She is eligible to participate in drug treatment court under Michigan law. I'm recommending her participation. Again, Judge, we talked about the benefits of the program. We talked about the fact that I believe this is the best drug treatment court in the nation, and she's going to be dealing with a lot of good people, and she wants to participate. She would like to get a restricted license, and I'm recommending her participation. Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Ms. Brown.
All right. Thank you. All right, Ms. Brown, you've heard what everyone else has had to say about you. What do you want me to know about you? Lean into that microphone so I'm able to hear you.
I'm just here, I'm trying to get into the program. I'm learning from my mistakes, better, do better, say better.
All right, you've got 4 boys that you are raising. That means you have to bring your A game because you know they think they know more than us, right? Yeah. I know. Come on. I raised 2 of them. I had to work out, eat my Wheaties, take my vitamins any day, take you down. Got to be ready to take you down any day. So listen, this is definitely a good step that you're taking to make sure that not only you're in a position to be a good parent, but to be good to yourself and to reap some good benefits. You have a lot of things going for you. You have some college behind you. You have a good job. You're willing to work the program. You're pleasant. Mr. Griffin said you committed to doing the program as well. And so you've got a lot of great things going from you. And you understand that any substance use can knock you off track, right?
Yeah.
All right. All right. And so listen, if you want to work this program, we want you to work the program. I want to know, what are your hobbies? What is it that you like to do?
Reading, a lot of reading.
Okay. Oh, you like to shop? Yeah. Okay. Reading and shopping. What do you like to read?
Oh, I read. Yeah.
I can't hear you. You guys speak up.
I read all types of stuff.
Okay. You just like reading. Yeah. All right. And shopping. Any other hobbies?
I just stuff with the boys. I go out to eat. Yeah, they get me out more to the game.
Okay.
To the game, but I go, but I'm getting better at it. But it's stuff with the boys.
Okay, and your boys. All right. That will keep you busy.
All the time.
There you go. All right. So listen, we want you to work this program. You're being given another chance to get things on track in your life. You'll have a case manager. Mr. Griffin, will this be assigned to you?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You have an excellent case manager. Work with him. Keep the communication lines open. We can't help you if we don't know how to help you. Okay? I'm certain that between Mr. Griffin and the attorney, they told you honesty will always go a long way in this program. Be honest. Make sure you tell me what's going on. If you make me jump through 1 hoop, I'm gonna make you jump through 10 hoops. Do the math. It's not worth it. So just be honest so that I know how to help you. This program, it's not designed to be punitive in nature, but it can be. But when you're honest because you need help, I'm far more concerned with helping you than I am with punishing you. Okay? Yes. But you got to be honest with me about what you need. And so I know that this is your second offense. Your license is revoked. You're not doing any driving, right? Yes. All right. No driving. understand that while you're in this program, if you are caught driving while your license is revoked, you will in all likelihood go to jail. Okay? You can't drive. Let's get you on track with your classes, your counseling, and all of the things that you need to do so that when you do get a license to get behind the wheel of a car, you're ready. And not only will you be able to keep yourself safe, but you'll be able to keep the public at large safe. Okay? All right, awesome. You had an opportunity to meet with Attorney Reed. Did he answer all of your questions today? All right, awesome. You had an opportunity to meet with Mr. Griffin. Did he answer all of your questions? Wonderful. Do you have any additional questions for the court? No, I don't. There you go. And you understand that treatment court starts today, right? Yes. All right, so that means we expect you to put your best foot forward. By the next time you see me, there will be some things that you should have taken care of. Like you should have gone to your counseling. It sounds like you're already there. You should be tested. Mr. Griffin, are you recommending 2 times per week?
Oh, yes, Your Honor. She did test today and I was negative for all substances, Your Honor.
Awesome. So you'll continue to test randomly 2 times per week. Do not try to count the test. Just call every day. If your color drops, go and test because I may add in an additional test, okay? So make sure that you go and you test. Did you have anything else that you'd like me to consider? No. All right, nothing else you want me to know about you? No. All right, Mr. Griffin, Mr. Reed, if nothing else, then I am going to welcome Ms. Brown into our program. Mr. Griffin, what will be next for Ms. Brown?
Your Honor, I will have her come back for a Zoom hearing for March the 2nd, 2023 at 8:45 a.m.
All right, Mr. Griffin, I am going to be I'll be in court in Grand Rapids on that day.
Okay, yeah, I forgot.
Court.
Okay, so
on the 2nd.
Do you want me? I'll just bring it back on the 3rd. Is the 3rd good? That Friday? That'll be fine.
Yes, bring her back on that Friday. You'll Zoom in, okay? And then, Mr. Griffin, let's make sure we get her assessed so that when we're in staffing, I can get her risk need levels, okay?
Okay, yep. I did.
So make sure that I have her on the right track.
Yep, I did send her she hadn't taken the Needs Plus, so I did send her to her. So I told her to get that back to me as soon as possible. And I'm gonna reach out to her counselor today to get a copy of her paperwork, Your Honor.
All right, very good. So was she referred to? Oh, she was referred from Grosse Pointe. That's right. Grosse Pointe Woods. All right, very good. I have signed my order. Mr. Griffin is available for you, and a copy is available for Ms. Brown as well. And so, Mr. Arnold, thank you for bringing her in, and I look forward to working with you, okay? Thank you for your patience today. All right, thank you. All right, take care.
All right, thanks, Judge.
All right. Yes, thank you, Mr. Griffin. Am I missing anything on the specialty court docket for this particular specialty court? Nothing? All right, awesome. We are going to staff on today, and staffing should be at 1:30 p.m. Please make sure that if you have providers that are coming, if there's a way you can stagger them, that would be great. But we are staffing today at 1:30. All right. All right. Awesome. Miss Mack, if you could send out the dockets, that would be great. And make sure I get one. All right. Very good. I want to go now, Miss Mack, to the 9:30 docket, and then I'm ready on 10:30. And then I'll call up Miss Taylor for her case. Okay. And then we need an attorney for Miss Taylor's case. All right, let's go 9:30. Mr. Fikes, before I read all this into the record, where's your client?
I don't know, Judge.
Yeah, it's the second time it's been before me.
Yeah, yes, Judge. We adjourned it to get an omnibus offer on this, and I'm sorry, Judge. I thought he was going to be here.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna call it because this was scheduled for 9:30. It's 10:42. He's had plenty of time to zoom in. I have the following for Sudan Abdul Rashid, I have SP 1050090, counts 1 and 2. SP 827970, counts 1 and 2. SP 140174771, case number 1944153, counts 1, 2, and 3. Case number 184483339, counts 1, 2, and 3. Mr. Fikens, you've not seen him, you've not heard from him, is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right, and he's had ample time to get before this court. He was here, he knew we were giving him an opportunity to get his record cleaned up. He's failed to show up now a second time. KPS is going to issue, the bond will be set at $25 cash or surety as to each one of the matters that are before the court. Anything else, Mr. Fikens?
No, Your Honor. Thank you. Thank you
Okay.
for your attention to this, Judge. I know you gave
No
it a-
problem, and of course, if you find him and he wants to walk on, let's do it, okay?
Thank you.
All right, awesome. Let's go to the 1030 docket. Let's start with Aaron Adams. I'm gonna call the two, it looks like, that he was supposed to pay. I have case number SP 9350501 and strike that, U558273220. Did Aaron Adams make his payments?
He did not.
He did not. All right, I am going to reinstate the matter ending in 7320, reinstate the original charge. The bond, KPS will issue that bond. How much does he owe on that one?
300.
The bond is going to be set at $300 cash or surety, which is what he owes. And then for the case ending in 0501, that is a civil infraction, so it'll just be a default judgment. And then for the remaining matters, I have for Aaron Adams, SP 1242996, counts 1 and 2. Those will be default judgments. For Aaron Adams, case and count number 3. Wait a minute, did I miss something? Hold on. Count number 3, no proof of insurance. That will be a KPS with a personal bond. And so for all of the civil infractions, they will be default judgments, and for the misdemeanors, they will be personal bonds. I also have SP 124-30201, driving while license suspended. That's going to be a personal bond. For SP 9125112, case number SP 9916401, and case number 197019921. All of those are civil infractions, and they will be default judgments. Let's go down to Johnny Adams II. I have SP 1367034-1. This was scheduled for review.
Yeah, and he should have, he was supposed to pay, that's it.
And did he pay?
He did.
Oh, he did pay.
Yes,
So
yes.
it's going to just be closed or
Yes.
dismissed?
It's gonna be closed.
All right, then, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, I'm closing that matter. He did make the payment.
Thank you,
I
Judge.
have for Shakira, yes. I have for Shakira Alexander, case number SP 140000421, and case number SX 411-84621. Did she pay what she was supposed to pay?
Yes, she did, Judge. That's why it's not on the document.
Wonderful. Then I'm dismissing without prejudice the 2 matters that I've called into the record. All right, let's go down to Clarissa.
I forgot a page of the document.
Ma'am, I'm finished now. Here, you can take all of these. Finished now.
You ain't no age, though. Aaron Adams.
They're not up for tomorrow. That's Tuesday, the veterans. Okay. No, ma'am.
He's on the document.
Then I've already called.
Okay. No, he's on 10:30. Vanessa Bell.
I already called 10:30, ma'am.
Jones, Andre Jones.
Ma'am, I've already called 10:35.
Thank you, ma'am.
Trying to force me to take them files.
Right. Judge, can we recall Mr. Johnny Adams, because his case was under a delayed sentence?
Oh, Mr. Johnny Adams, absolutely. Johnny Adams II, SP 1367031. That was a delayed sentence, so I am dismissing that matter without prejudice, Mr. Reed and Mr. Fikens. Thank you.
Yes, Judge.
All right, let's go to Clarissa Ali. All right, Ms. Ali was supposed to pay case number SP 125016881. Did she pay? She did not pay. What does she owe? I accepted her plea of guilty. I also accepted her word that she would pay so that she could get her dismissals on today. What does she owe on that one?
This one is $240 and it is a civil infraction.
All right, then it's going to be defaulted. Wow, she did not pay. So the following matters will either,
Yeah, one more that you supposed to pay.
what's the other one? Because it's not on here. It's an adjourned pay.
Yeah, it should be, oh, no, sorry, that's another person. I did
All right.
that before, never mind.
All right, the remaining matters that I'm about to call for Ms. Ali will either be capious or default judgment. Capious for the misdemeanors, default judgment for the civil infractions. They are as follows: 124-896-85, counts 1 and 2. SP 929-885, counts 1 and 2. U 381-01-117, U 381-012-17, B 112-99217, case number 13413-102, counts 1, 2, and 3. Case number 13442-333, counts 1, 2, and 3. And case number SP 125-01701. All right, I'm going now to Latasha Arrington, case number SP 134-62031. Did Ms. Arrington pay?
She paid half.
She paid half. Well, where is she?
I don't know. You want me to go get her?
What is she? Yes. What does she owe?
$120.
Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, what's going on with your client?
I don't know, Judge. I
You
think
said
it's
100 and
120.
she did pay half, and so I don't want to capious her. She's paid half. This is what I'll do. Make sure Mr. Reed and Mr. Fikens get some contact information for her. I'm going to adjourn her to pay this last $120 because she did make an effort. And I will adjourn her to pay to Friday, February 20. No, let me take it out a little bit further to my day. I'll adjourn her to March 8th, 2023. And that will be at 10:30 a.m. Call her up, tell her to get that $120 paid.
Yes, Judge.
All right, very good. I think that's it, other than for Ms. Coleman. And so if someone could reach out to Ms. Jasmine, let her know I'm ready on Ms. Coleman. I'm gonna use this time to take a break. Tell Ms. Jasmine she has about 5 to 7 minutes to show up for Ms. Coleman. I'm gonna take a quick break.
Yes.
Thank you. Officer, you can
Yes, ma'am.
square me away.
Not on the 800 number and.
Hey, Miss Taylor.
Hey, Attorney Fikens, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good.
Say, I got a call from an attorney, a Mr. McCarty, over the weekend. He represents J. Rue Campbell.
Yes, that is Mr. Green's defendant.
So what should she actually?
So I'll let him know to reach out to you.
Yeah, he
She
needs
could be getting what, like they should tell her, yeah, just call this number or what?
He just needs a copy of the order front and back.
I'm sorry, Attorney Fikens, you said he needs a copy of what?
Well, the mental health court order front and back. There's
Oh, okay.
backside he doesn't have.
Okay, I'll let Demetrius know. He can forward it over to you and you can send it to him.
Yep.
Okay, sounds good.
Attorney Fikens,
Yes, sir.
I see Attorney Warfield is here for the mental health court case. Are we finished?
I think so, because I see Miss Warfield on the screen, so.
On the drug court side?
Mr. Fikens, Mr. Reed, if you can hear me, Judge said you're released because we do have Attorney Warfield to handle this case. With case manager Taylor.
No
Okay,
problem.
so
And staffing.
we're good to
Judge
go.
said- Yes, and she said she'll see you in staffing this afternoon.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Ms. Mack. Tell the judge, thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you, Ms. Warfield. Thank you, Ms. Mack.
No problem.
We're not running.
Yeah,
We're walking. We're walking out of the courtroom. We're not running. We're walking.
Go. We got to go.
And all the parties are here.
Let's have Ms. Coleman come through. Thank you, Ms. Rogers. I know you all are swamped today, but thank you for getting on with, thank you, Attorney Warfield.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you for waiting. I apologize for the delay.
Oh, no, you're good.
Kind of a crazy Monday.
It is that, okay. I have the following cases, SB 1201399, counts 1, 2, and 3. Case number SB 1201434, counts 1 and 2. Case number Z8083371, and case number Z390333046 for Karina Coleman for the people.
Good morning, Sydney Rogers for the people, P2072.
Thank you for defendant.
And good morning, Your Honor, Attorney Jessica Warfield, P85391, Specialty Court Defense Attorney.
Thank you. And then for probation?
Jasmine Taylor, Specialty Court Case Manager.
Thank you. And then Ms. Coleman, state your full name for me. All right. Thank you, Ms. Coleman. All right, Ms. Taylor, I'm going to have you make the record as to why we are here today.
We are here on today because Ms. Karina Coleman had a confirmed drinking event with her Scram bracelet through house arrest as alcohol was detected by the Scram bracelet at 1:59 p.m. on January 22nd, 2023. This event reached a peak BAC of 0.080 at 10:12 p.m. and it slowly decreased until 7:49 a.m. on January 23rd, 2023, where at that time the BAC lowered to 0. We are also here because I received a monthly progress report from Detroit Recovery Project for Ms. Coleman. In that report, it was listed that her current participation rate will not allow her to take advantage of the program much longer. That instructor had spoken with her about her lack of attendance, and on the multiple ratings where there are 13 overall, her overall progress was rated as poor. So she is not consistently participating in her provided SUD services. And I did want to also put on the record, I'm sorry, Your Honor, that she did provide a negative COVID result on today, and she did test at the courts lab, which that drug screen was negative on today as well.
All right, thank you. All right, who wants to address the court first? And Ms. Taylor, just so we're clear, it's confirmed. It was confirmed that it was in fact alcohol. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Right,
House arrest did verify that they were going to stand by that positive reading.
All right, thank you. Attorney Warfield.
I did have an opportunity to speak with Ms. Coleman, Your Honor. Based off of our conversations, of course, about violating attorney-client privilege, Ms. Coleman is adamant that she has not drinking any alcohol. One thing that Ms. Coleman did make note of is that she has been sick in these last weeks and has been taking various cold medicines. But she is adamant that she has not partaken in drinking alcohol. I would like to put on the record that in previous instances where Ms. Coleman has had positive screens, and it actually was due to her drinking alcohol, Your Honor, she has been forthcoming in her shortcomings with that. So I would like to, again, make that note. In regards to her participation within counseling, Your Honor, again, without violating attorney-client privilege, we had a very direct conversation about that, Your Honor. Ms. Coleman, and I'm not sure what the disconnect was, but she is very aware and very clear that she cannot just show up. That she needs to be more than just a physical presence in her sessions, because those sessions are there to help her. So we had a very in-depth conversation about moving forward, the expectations. Ms. Coleman is very clear on what it is that she is to do moving forward with her services, Your Honor. And I am asking that the court allow her to continue with the services, maybe have a discussion with her provider to see what therapeutic adjustments can be made. I am asking, Your Honor, to not give my client, I know that was discussed, not give my client a jail sanction at this time.
Okay, before I hear from the people, Ms. Taylor, isn't it true that Ms. Coleman is in phase 2? Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor, she is in phase 2 and has been since October 12th of 2022.
All right, and so, I know Attorney Warfield recommended a reassessment of some kind or a therapeutic adjustment. But if she's not showing up and participating, an adjustment is not going to help her because they can adjust all they want to. If she's not going to put any skin in the game and show up and participate, then a therapeutic adjustment is really not an option. She's already not doing what she needs to do in order to thrive in treatment. It's different if you're having a drinking occasion and you're trying to do everything you can do to help yourself, like showing up for treatment, like participating, like reaching out, like calling the hotline or what have you. You get a different outcome from this judge, but that's not what's going on here. It's not. And just for the record, cold medicine is not going to make her test positive on her scram tether. And let me clarify. If it made her test positive, then it would not evaporate from her system consistent with alcohol. We have done classes ad nauseum that when there is an alcohol incident on a scram, that you will have the peak, and then because of the way alcohol operates, it evaporates from the system. So that's why it takes that time period that Ms. Taylor mentioned on the record before she got down to 0. Had it been cough syrup or some other substance that was causing her to test positive on the scram, it would not have responded like alcohol. We've had those classes ad nauseum. It would have responded as some other substance, but not alcohol. That's not the case for Ms. Coleman. That's not the case. So I'll hear from the people.
Thank you, Judge. I did have a few questions for Ms. Taylor. How long has Ms. Coleman been in the program?
Ms. Coleman was admitted into our program on April 6, 2022.
Okay, thank you. And when was her last positive besides this positive that we have today?
I will give me a few seconds and I can let you know that.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have it, it's fine.
I do. The positives that I have would all be from the scram tether. Hold on. So 2 to put out there. Actually, Ms. Coleman, it looks like there was a confirmed drinking event actually detected on January 6th, 2023. Where that says that it reached a peak of 0.116 at 6:06 a.m. and slowly decreased until 10:13 a.m. on January 7th, where it lowered to 0. And then when she very first got the device, there was an obstruction, which wasn't a positive, but that was where she physically had to come in and before the judge, where it was reported that an obstruction is where they place something between their skin barrier in the scram bracelet. And that was on November 20th, 2022.
Thank you, Ms. Taylor. Today, my recommendation was based on essentially kind of having this double whammy here, that she is consistently testing positive. We have another positive here, and also not doing her treatments, not going to services. One of those, if you're not doing your services and treatment or just testing positive, it would be different, but she's doing them together. It appears that she doesn't want to work this program, is not participating on either end of it. And also she's been in the program since we're approaching a year at this point. She knows what medication she can and cannot take. And so if there's a defense that it was cold medicine, she should be aware, since she's been in the program since April, what she can and cannot take. Even though the system or her, she would have tested positive in a much different way. It wouldn't have appeared this way, but there shouldn't even be confusion over that because she's been in the program a while. She is in phase 2. She's here for an alcohol-based offense, is still testing positive for alcohol. This is not her first test. She's not doing her treatment. Based on that, I'm asking for 3 days in Wayne County Jail.
All right, Miss Taylor, I did not get your recommendation as to sanction.
Well, due to the positive BAC reading and the fact that it has been a little bit of time, which we know is not on our end, that was only because the defendant did test positive for COVID. But due to that, I was going to recommend that she do be redirected back to Ms. Griffin at Team Wellness. I will say she has not been actively participating in her SUD services, but she does continue contact with Ms. Griffin at Team Wellness. She does utilize that service, so she could go back to Team Wellness to meet with Ms. Griffin for therapeutic adjustments and possibly a reassessment.
Okay, and Ms. Warfield, in response to and your recommendation, and then I will hear from you, Ms. Cole. Sir, last word, please.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, I was on another Zoom. I do apologize for the interruption.
That's okay.
My recommendation would coincide with Case Manager Taylor's, Your Honor. Again, doing some type of reassessment, and as Ms. Taylor has stated, she has still kept communication with Ms. Griffin. So I'm asking the court to allow some type of therapeutic adjustment based off of a reassessment, Your Honor.
Right, but if we're only reassessing with team, that's not addressing the SUD. She has an OWI charge. She has been testing and has tested positive for alcohol, not just on this occasion, not just in January, but I'm just looking at some other notes back in September, so we know that alcohol is a problem for her. So to send her to Miss Griffin, that's wonderful at Team, but what will we do to address the alcohol? Because that's where we're not getting anywhere right now.
And Your Honor, I will say, if I can have a moment, I believe that I would like for Ms. Coleman to speak and to argue her case, because to be honest, we can make recommendations, but if she's not going to participate, our hands are tied. I think the ball is in her court at this point. I do recall her reaching out to me on last week saying she didn't want to participate in the program. So I think she needs to take this opportunity to put on record, what do you want to do, Ms. Coleman? What are you willing to do? We can give a slew of services, but if you do not actively attend and actually participate and benefit from the services, it's useless and we're wasting resources. So are you going to participate? Do you want to participate? We can do all the reassessments, but if you're not going to comply, and like Ms. Rogers said, you were admitted on April 6th, we're almost at a year. You've been in phase 2 for way over the allotted amount of time at this point. You're dragging out your own probationary period. You're clearly over the original time you signed on for because of all the hiccups, and you're sitting in phase 2 out of a 5-phase program. So I personally would love to hear Ms. Coleman's response on what does she want to do?
Ms. Coleman, speaking to that mic.
I have had some problems with my treatment, and I haven't been participating in my sessions. I missed a couple, but I have been going, but I haven't been participating. I haven't really had anything to say. I feel out of place and uncomfortable when I'm in those meetings, so I just basically listen. I didn't realize that my participation was part of my recovery, as I should have realized that. No, I don't say anything. I just come and I sit and I listen, which I understand that's my part. The reading on the 22nd, I didn't have anything to drink on the 22nd. That was my son's birthday. The reading on the 6th, I did have something to drink on the 6th. I had a wine cooler. But other than that, I want to be in this program and I want to do better for myself. And I really want to complete this program. I just sometimes I'll be having a hard time, especially with participation in this group. I don't know anybody, and it's kind of hard for me to talk and say what's on my mind or,
But Miss Coleman, have you gone to the facilitator or to anyone at DRP and said, I'm having a hard time?
No, I haven't.
So how are they going to, hold on.
Yes, ma'am.
How are they going to respond or fix or reassess if you're not saying anything?
They not, and I just thought me showing up would be enough because I was coming to group. I didn't think that it was that important for me to say anything.
Ms. Coleman, everything that we assign you to do, everything that the professionals assess you as needing to help you with your issues with substance, as well as any other issues you may have, it's important and it's necessary. You've never heard me say anything about anything in this program is optional. I've not said that. So why would I send you to, if they recommend that you need SUD services and they send you for SUD, why would I then say, oh, but Ms. Coleman, you could just show up and sit there. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to participate because it's not that important. I'm not equipped to do that, and neither are you.
No, ma'am. I didn't realize how important it was for me to open my mouth and speak.
No, it's not just opening your mouth and speak, because I don't want you to leave here thinking, oh, well, if I just go there and BS, I'm good. No, it's about engaging. It's about utilizing the service. It's about participating. If they're asking people to speak or what have you, that's different. It's not just showing up talking. It's, are you doing, if they're giving you assignments, are you taking the assignments and doing them?
Yes, ma'am.
It's those things. It's not just showing up. Because showing up is not helping you. I can show up for a lot of stuff, and it doesn't mean it's going to help me if I don't get in and participate. And you've been with us too long to not know that, Ms. Coleman.
Yes.
It's been almost a year. And you can continue to say you weren't drinking, but the confirmation is that it was alcohol, and that's what I'm going with. That's what I'm going with, because you're not even utilizing your SUD services. So it doesn't surprise me that you have a positive or that you have a drinking incident. It doesn't surprise me. So Ms. Coleman, what do you want us to do?
I want to stay here. I would like to stay in the program.
But what do you want me to do? I'm not letting you stay today without a sanction. No, ma'am. Oh no, I'm going to sanction you. You've been sitting in phase 2. You do a little bit, you drop off. No, what do you want your sanction to be? Do you think you need to go back to jail to get yourself together?
No, no.
Then what do you think your sanction should be?
I don't know.
See, my hands tied just like yours. Because when I'm trying to give you things to help yourself and you're not doing them, it's kind of like, so what do I do? You won't utilize the help that I'm making available to you. So what do I do? Miss Taylor, and for the team, I know that we have a co-occurring situation before us. I do agree to that. You need to, if Miss Taylor, if you can reach out to Miss Griffin and let's get her reassessed on that side of it with team. Okay, I do want her to be reassessed, definitely. The prosecutor has recommended 3 days in the Wayne County Jail. Hasn't Ms. Coleman been to jail?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Ms. Coleman, I can't believe you like that.
I don't.
Then you need to make sure, ma'am, that you utilize the resources that we've given you, and that your first response is, first of all, if I send you to jail today, it's not because you were drinking. It's because you ain't being truthful and you weren't utilizing your services at DRP. Let me be clear. Let me make the record clear on that. That's what I'm gonna send you to jail for. Because we're giving you resources to help you and you're not using them. So you wasting my time, DRP's time, everybody's time. This is not even your day and you here. Yes, Miss Taylor.
Oh,
Were you
nothing.
gonna
I was
say
just
something?
adding my time too. I'm sorry.
Oh,
It's not my day.
yes, mine either. So listen, Miss Taylor, can you get her on the phone? So a couple of things. She's got to go to DRP. She's
So,
got to
Your
do her
Honor,
SUD.
and I would ask,
Yes.
honestly, I encourage independence. I would request that Ms. Coleman handle that. Ms. Coleman knows who her instructor is at DRP. Ms. Coleman should have a scheduled time for her sessions. Ms. Coleman needs to reach out to Dr. Hildreth, I believe is his name, over there, and she can coordinate when her next scheduled appointment is.
So
And as far as
listen, but let me on that point, while you are here today, so Miss Taylor, I still need you to make sure the circle gets closed.
right.
While she's here today, because she's gonna be here today, I still haven't made up my mind whether or not she's going to the Wayne County Jail. But she needs to get on that phone and call Dr. Hildreth or whomever at Detroit Recovery Project and get your schedule together. All right, and you need to go and get your schedule together for DRP. And Miss Taylor needs to know what that schedule is today before you leave. And then also you're gonna get on the phone with Miss Griffin at team and find out when can you get reassessed? Because something is going on. We're almost a year at this. We're almost a year at this. And it's like you do this, up, down, and I understand that that's a part of recovery. But listen, Ms. Coleman, it requires you to tell the truth. I'm going to hold her here today, but I am going to, pursuant to the prosecutor's recommendation, I'm going to do the 3 days in the Wayne County Jail. I'll hold it in abeyance. That means the next time you test positive, the next time you interfere with that tether, that scram, the next time you miss, you just automatically go into the Wayne County Jail for 3 days. Do you understand that? Yes, ma'am. I'm giving you a chance to get back on track. I'm giving you a chance. And you can come in here and talk about cold medicine, flu medicine, whatever medicine you want to talk about. You're going over to that Wayne County Jail. That's where you're going. Now, if you need to help, ask for it. I'd rather see us do that. I'd rather see you have us jump over 10 hurdles and jump through 7 hoops and just ask for help, as opposed to just standing here saying, well, I didn't drink and I didn't know I was supposed to talk. You know how deep the problem is, Miss Coleman. Ask for help. Ask for help. All right, that's going to be the sanction. She'll get reassessed by DRP before she leaves today. She'll get her schedule for services with DRP. Let them come back with another report that you're not participating. 3 days held in abeyance for you. Then you're going to get on with team and get reassessed, find out when you can get reassessed. And then Miss Taylor, I'm gonna bring her back on Wednesday so I can get the updates as to what she's done. And I can do that by way of Zoom. Okay, but if you know you haven't been doing what you're supposed to do, just come on in. Because you know you're going to the Wayne County Jail. Don't make me have to come get you.
You don't never have to come get me.
All right, don't make me have to come get you. All right, so I'm going to do her return to court for this Wednesday, which is the 15th of February. And I'll put her on for 8:45 a.m. And Miss Taylor, I want to make sure she has all of these things done. Okay? And again, I'm not asking Miss Taylor to do it. You're going to do it, but you're going to close the loop with Miss Taylor. Miss Taylor, if she doesn't get back to you today, then you need to let me know. That means the loop is not closed because I may do something different.
Got it, Your Honor.
All right, understood?
Ms.
Do
Coleman,
you have numbers and contact information with you? All right,
that's what I was
go
gonna
ahead.
ask. No, that's what I was gonna ask to make sure, because I don't want the excuses. Do you have the numbers? If not, let me know right now and I can pass them on so you do what you need to do.
You have them? Yes, ma'am. She says she has them.
Thank you.
All right. All right, very good. Anything else for my consideration?
Nothing
If
further.
nothing else, Thank you all for getting on. I appreciate you all.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. All right. Okay, Ms. Wilson, we are good. We'll be in staffing at 1:30.